somebody can post it in the advertisements channel for me.
I volunteer guts for tribute.
That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Fine. I guess I'll do it. Advertisements.
I will be using my physical dice today as my digital dice. Nearly TPK'd the party last week.
Are you sure you're live? Because I don't see any live on.
Give it a second.
This says offline. Live now.
Yeah, you just had to give it a little bit. Normally it takes about a minute.
Holy crap! Why does it take a minute?
Because
when
it's
I go live,
Twitch.
it's like
YouTube was
7
live
seconds.
immediately, but Twitch is
Yeah.
just like, hang on, oh crap, it's not a hot tub stream.
It goes to the
Yeah.
it goes to the manual switchboard, and they're
Yeah.
like inserting the cables like in the 1950s telephone animation.
Yes.
It's not a hot tub stream. What do we do?
Shut
Is
it
it
down.
at least a
Also, do
bikini
the-
stream?
Like, I don't
No.
even think Twitch knows what the heck they want to be anymore. Like,
It's
at first they're like, no, we're gonna ban people for showing toes. But then there's streamers sitting in
it's
flipping
a
hot
problem of like they have too many mods, and because they have too many mods, they have too many people with different
views. Yeah.
opinions and views, and only the loudest get out and heard, and then whatever makes the most money as well. So
Do you also want the YouTube linked onto it?
yeah, if you want.
Okie dokie.
I just wait for someone to put out a tweet, and then I just do the tweet because it's a lot easier. Because then both of the links should be there.
No, I'd rather make it complicated.
Categorized in Fern Hell. It kind of the way that the text looks in images, the list, it looks like it says Fern He 2 instead of Fern Hell.
Fern
He the second.
Do you know Lahi?
Lahi?
Doesn't make-
And he
Who doesn't know Lahi? That was a ridiculous question, Soken.
It really is one of my favorite songs of the
I agree.
expansion.
Civilization is one of my favorite tracks.
I meant to put that in the meme channel.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Rosestorm was saying that they were working on making a remix for it, and I was like, please link it when you're done, because they actually do pretty good music. If you've listened to any of the tracks they've did pretty good.
I read that as 9-hour Century Saxons.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab my real life dice too.
All right,
If I knew where I put them.
I'm
Oh,
ready when you
grab
guys
Are
mine.
they
are.
the dice? Are they the dice from our campaign?
I can't use the metal dice on my wooden table, so I have just resin dice I'm using.
Yeah, box.
Should I get my real dice or not risk it?
Dude, your rolls are crap either way, so you decide what you're going for.
Ouch!
They can't.
Ow.
Yeah,
Because Fantasy Grounds hates you, D&D Beyond hates you, maybe Physical Dice will do better.
Fine.
I'm gonna use the sparkly blue ones and the black and green ones.
I'm using my beautiful cogwheel.
No,
Eberron
I
ones.
use my gadget dice. These are gadget dice, man.
I'll have you all know this is the
Oh,
first
you're
time I'll be
like that?
using this dice, so
Oh, then you're
Ooh.
screwed.
You are basically playing with wild magic, sir.
Yep.
yes.
This can only end in tears.
And they're black and red too.
Nice. So I need D6s. Yep. That's right, I'm a rogue. I use like only D6s.
You're a D6 man.
All right.
Goddamn right I am.
Is everybody ready?
As can be.
All right, that's one.
Let's see. And I need D8s for the hit dice. Okay,
Chai,
good to go.
What?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Sad.
Sab is getting dice.
He's not ready.
You don't think obsidian dice are Layla dice? No.
No, obsidian dice would be evil hellspawn Nissa dice.
I mean,
I love. Okay, so why is it just guildmates when we go live with the app that it's showing stuff that you streamed from like 4 or 5 months ago?
As if I know.
For the description. Everything else that I follow gives an updated description. But for some reason, Guildmates is like,
Like I said, I don't
no,
know.
I'm going to show something you streamed 4 months ago.
I have no idea.
And now for something completely different.
Why do you do this, Vex?
It's not me.
Why do you come?
They're just mad because my OnlyFans is where you see the hot tub.
that must have been one steamy
You-
zone.
Gatekeeping bastard!
Why do you hot tub?
Why
Doesn't
do
hot
you
tub.
hot tub? Is that what you just said?
All right. Let's do this. Hello, everyone.
Roy.
Why
wait, I don't
why
have
are there
anything
multiple
on.
people? Wait a second. Hang on a second. You guys seeing this?
I do now.
Okay. There were an extra 2 tokens showing on the screen instead of all the other art. All right.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. Even though I had them unchecked, I had to uncheck them twice. All right.
That's weird because I didn't see anyone else besides the
I was
one
quick.
pop- Well, I mean, I've been in there for a while.
All right. Last time, we discovered that Nissa has a completely helpful sentient being within her skull region. This was all discovered as they had kidnapped a small animal from its parents out of a muddy hole in the ground in Fernhell. Inside the tiny hut, you hear little yeps and yells. It seems like it might have run out of its short-term food supply. Sabrith, you take us away. By Sabrith, I mean Layla, but also Sab.
My fingies. Stick a fingy back in his mouth.
Well, you gotta get back in there. You guys were having this little powwow.
Oh.
Mary came in from her potion induced or light induced
Moat digging.
yeah.
She had the zoomies.
I had the zoomies. Horse zoomies.
Oh, it's the same day, is it? Or same night?
It's the same evening. We had just finished talking about the symbiote. He was having a nice conversation with you. And kind of stopped talking, left you on your own, as you continued to answer things you had no clue the answer was. Oh, great. Gruzo's suffering from it too now.
Oh, okay.
But you did so very confidently, at least, right?
Yes, you were very confident in your answers.
I am?
Apparently
You
not.
sure,
Exactly.
you sure appeared to be.
God,
Oh.
why? I hate this. I hate this all. This is horrible.
So do we want to just go ahead and call a rest and start going to towards the next day?
Jesus.
Yes.
Gadget.
Oh Jesus, I assumed I had my mouse wheels. Oh no, I lost the map. Okay, I
What
found it.
did you do?
I don't know where it is now. There we go, I fixed it. I took off my scroll lock button on my mouse, so it smooth scrolls. But there's no way to stop it once it gets going. Alright, so...
I don't
we
know if
napping?
there's anything I can do.
Well, I mean, that's just Nissa.
No, yeah. Because I can't look up anything because all the books are just things I already know.
Yeah, there's nothing that would be useful information inside your mind. The books of your mind.
Yes. Can I do like detect magic on it in my brain?
No, that wouldn't work here in this case. It's a, as far as you're aware, some sort of creature.
I'm gonna need bigger help with this than myself.
Oh, okay. We're gonna rely once more on Lady Marmalade.
Is there anything else?
Well, is everybody
I don't
okay
know,
going to
like-
sleep? You good going
Well,
to sleep
Layla
with
does
this thing
have
in
a
your head?
choice.
What?
All right, great.
Layla can
I
cast
didn't know what you
one
said, what did you
spell and help Nissa in one way
Okay.
that may or may not assist. Because again, Layla's not really certain what this thing is.
He stopped asking questions or answering.
Because we didn't really get an answer as to what it is, or whether this would be possible. But as a first level spell, Layla can cast Protection from Evil and Good. Touch Nissa, and until the spell ends, which is 10 minutes, unless Layla's concentration is broken for some reason, then the willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. So, I believe I have to... No, I don't have to pick specific one. So you are protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by these creatures. If you are already charmed, frightened, or possessed, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
All right, Nissa. Great news.
Yeah.
I need a Constitution save because of the pain.
Oh god.
God, where's my Constitution save?
I will point
save
out that
is-
specifically this does not... I know this is... You probably already know this, but
Mm.
I was telling it for Nissa's benefit. You are not a fiendish type, so it doesn't hurt you because of that.
Right.
So you would know enough to know that that's not why you're having pain from it.
You're having pain because there's an evil thing attached to
Okay.
you. To your soul.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah,
Right, so-
dummy.
I haven't even said anything. You're assuming I'm not thinking. +3.
The evidence.
It's 19.
All right. A wash of heat sears through the back of your eyes, and you are overcome with a sudden migraine. Not take any psychic damage from this, and this creature slash thing within your mind says, "Yeah, that's gonna hurt you worse than me."
Why does it hurt me more than you?
Because that's how I want it. What day?
What was that?
She mockingly said, "But it's totally my friend."
All right. So while this spell persists, you are in one hell of a migraine. Glorious acting.
That was me.
And the Oscar goes to...
You love me. You really love me. Jeez, Nissa, you're looking greener than I am.
I think it's just making my head hurt. He says that's what he wants it to feel like.
So it does have an effect.
And that's all
Suspicion
Layla needed.
intensifies.
I mean, at the moment, it's just making me hurt.
You know, he might be lying. It might actually be hurting him, but he's good. He's got, good deception. Maybe you should insight that with your horrible, horrible migraine at disadvantage.
mean, does it actually give
Because you're the only
disadvantage?
one that can hear him. I have
I
no
don't-
idea. You have a migraine. I
Welcome
ain't
to
them.
Hylon, hosted by AL.
I literally just said, I don't know. I'm not the
No,
DM.
I know.
I mean, I guess I could do an insight, but I get kind of feeling that he was just saying that anyway.
By all means, don't roll insight.
Oh, okay.
Tay might die.
16.
Yeah, so he just wants you to hurt.
I hate this thing. Get it out of my brain already.
Oh. I'm not in your brain.
What?
Though it's rather spacious.
Well, that's just cruel.
We've only just started. Can't do this to me.
Yes, I
think he
can.
was able to move in. There's room for rent.
Well, this is awkward. I'm going back to sleep. The pain does not subside.
When it's doing something, I don't know whether it's good or bad.
Can you try to focus on the presence as it is in whatever magical form you can sense it in, and try and use some form of your magic powers to try and exile or banish this creature?
Well,
I'm not a creature.
because it's
Not yet.
that's worrying.
This entity.
I don't know, because if he got into my body while I was in this far realm, then it might be harder than I think, but I guess I could work it.
That one doesn't look like she should have that kind of vocabulary. I'm impressed.
Who, Layla?
Yeah, that one.
I want him out of my brain. Okay, can I actually do something like that?
I don't know, can you?
Or, I mean, I do have a spell called Banishment,
Okay.
but I don't know if I can.
Yes, cast Banish on yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that can even work with something that intricate.
Test it on the Sylph Girl.
Maybe you could make a relevant Arcana check.
That's what I'm asking, but he's just being coy
No,
with me.
you're
No,
asking
here-
the symbiote.
Yeah, the
I'm not asking the
symbiote
symbiote.
answered you
I am
that.
just
Can you not
Oh.
tell Rex's tone of voice?
no.
Oh my lord.
All right, I'll have to figure out a better voice for him so it's a little bit more clear for you.
We're gonna have to like sleep with him on watch, because you're gonna just be like, you should just slit their throats in the middle of the night. He's gonna be like, well, the DM told me that I should do it.
Look, okay.
Why
the
you have
symbiote
to
and-
be so dumb? It is
the
only a
symbiote
game.
and the DM are the same. Okay, they both. Be
They are
mean to
not
me.
the same.
No.
I mean, yes, they're probably both mean to you, but still.
Okay.
Right. You may attempt an Arcana check.
Thank you. Where's my mouse? There it is.
I thought you were gonna roll physical dice.
I am rolling physical dice. I need to look at my stats so I can
He
see. what
doesn't
I need to
remember
roll.
his stats as a wizard, especially in Arcana.
I mean, you roll it so little. Why would you remember?
telling you, he's perf.
I am going to use my inspiration.
The Lactomancer. All right.
A lactomancer.
God, that hurts.
Hey, 19 plus 7. That's
You can do this.
26.
Congratulations. Yeah, so casting Banish on what you where you think this thing is would just basically be trying to banish your brain. So probably not a good idea for you.
Yeah. Well, looks like I can't do that, because if I tried to, I'd probably just banish my brain to another plane.
Out of character. Are we sure that hasn't already happened? Tay is dying. Tay can't breathe, I don't think.
Breathe, Tay, breathe.
Could. Huh. Could.
I'm giving you 2 more minutes before we go to bed and we start the next day.
Yeah, the only other things I can think of is
Perfect.
there's not.
Next.
I can't cast Identify because it's not an item. The only other thing is Dispel Magic or Intellect Fortress.
Okay.
What is
Thank you
intellect
for sharing
fortress
that with me.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I said thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah, I
You,
guess.
you didn't
try
say you're
Intellect
going
Fortress.
to do something. There you go.
Okay. Okay, fine. Intellect Fortress. There you go.
All right. You cast Intellect Fortress.
You know, because this is kind of serious. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level rather than 3rd.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Don't make me doubt myself. I have enough of that.
He's right. He does have enough of that.
All right. So you've got your resistances to psychic damage and your advantages. Congratulations. All right, so everybody goes to sleep. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
sleep is a strong word.
No, you're lazy.
Exactly.
Just a longer nap, that's all.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, you have survived the night without incident. The next day in the
Yay.
morning rolls along. Let me I know I have some other jungle sort of music here somewhere. Sure, we'll go with this thing. And
Do I wake up before Nissa?
Or did you just surround Nissa in salt or something?
all right.
Fetch the flame, my brother. The heresy must be purged.
Yeah, we'll say that you wake up before everybody, as
Okay.
is the norm.
As Gadget stares. Because she doesn't sleep.
Can I
She-
even sleep?
I
with this
imagine
thing in
that
my
she
brain?
she stares, but like there's a small drip of
Eh.
drool. All right, Layla, what are you doing?
Layla is going to cast Remove Curse on our good friend Nissa. I shall touch all curses affecting one creature or object in.
All right, Nissa.
He's touching me while I sleep.
Nissa,
Yeah.
remember
I'm
that
here.
second and final fate point?
Oh my god.
No.
Here it goes.
Yay.
Sab, doing this, there's a slight rumble underneath of Nissa, and then she suddenly lurches up from where she's sleeping, floating, you know, poltergeist style. She's floating above the bed, or sorry, exorcist. Her back arches wildly.
This is not the
And-
intended effect!
And this is a non-lethal fireball. And she screams extremely loudly as several spirits just fly out of her body. Each
Oh,
one of
holy
them
shit.
each one of them
Oh, God.
wailing and screaming out just as loud as she is. Everyone wakes up from this. Griffapup is like shivering in fear, huddled in the back of the hut. All of Nissa's books say "ah," and then
Is it all caps? That means we
Yeah.
know it's serious.
yes, it's all caps.
Oh no.
There's some symbols in there as well.
And then she collapses unconscious onto the ground. The spirits whoosh off.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Hmm.
Oh.
Are these spirit creature things still in
No, they
here?
just whoosh.
They just sort of vanish.
Yeah, they just went off into the distance. Perhaps just went off into their respective planes of existence.
I see those things. Did they have a certain appearance?
No, that's they're basically traditional ghost kind of wailing bass and wispy trail
Okay.
before vanishing out of sight.
Creepy.
Yeah,
All
in
right.
the body.
Well,
That was not the intended effect of that.
So apparently, she was cursed. Way more than you think she was cursed. There was more than one curse on her.
That was a lot of curse.
I mean, I had no idea about this, so.
In my
Yes, you
expert
did.
opinion,
Did I?
my expert
Okay.
opinion, that's what's known as a fuckload of curse.
I'm pretty sure her existence is cursed.
No, that's just a figure of speech. This is more literally.
Oh. See, I only go by what, I learned from people. So, yeah.
Hey, Nissa. Wake up. Nissa, wake up.
What? What?
Why did the voice just change?
I told you I had to
Does
make
he-
something different for
Oh.
Guts to actually understand.
Okay.
Hey,
What is-
Fox Lady did some shit to you. Your friends are gone.
What?
Nissa, you will
As
have
Nissa
to
wakes up, Layla's
officially
like-
get rid of your haunted background.
Excuse me, what?
You have to get rid of your haunted background.
But that's my background. I don't exist without that.
Then you're not haunted anymore.
As Nissa gets up,
You can
Layla
choose a.
is-
Hang on. You
Okay.
you are able to choose another background that can take its place, but it will not be haunted.
Oh,
So it needs to be a background that has something to do with the current, your current life. This becomes your new
Oh.
background.
Okay.
that's actually
I guess
pretty
I'll-
cool.
Mhm.
I guess I'll do that at some point.
But
do I get to
basically,
keep
a
the stuff that I
story
got
piece
with
ends and
that?
another one starts. What's that?
Do I get to keep the stuff that I got from the previous one?
No,
like
everything to
my-
do with haunted is gone. You can make a new custom background, or you can use one that suits your tastes.
Oh. Okay, it's just that I lose training in languages in that case.
Yes, but what?
Suddenly doesn't remember
Yes,
a language anymore.
But what he's saying is you can make a custom
Yes.
background,
Like
which
his
means
Keep
you
your
can, you
so
don't
you can
have
keep
to
your
lose
languages.
languages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what the goal here is that a piece of story is done with. So now you would take into account what has happened basically from episode 0 to now, and use something in that Nissa has a strong tie to, and use that as a background.
You know, to be fair, you weren't able to get really any use out of the Heart of Darkness feature anyways, because of the fact that everyone extra special hated you.
I mean, yeah. We also didn't really get to see the spirits that often, now that I think about it.
We saw them quite often.
Very often.
And there were a whole bunch of them right now.
Yes. Okay. I guess I'll.
You don't have
I'll
to worry
do
about it
that
right now. After the session,
later.
it's fine.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. What
Well-
the hell happened?
There we go.
So I cast Remove Curse on you, and a whole fuckload of, like, ghosts came out of you. Is the voice still in your head? Your little passenger?
Yep.
Yeah, he sounds a little different, but other than that, he's still here.
Alright. I
I've
didn't
reached
think that would work.
adolescence.
He's saying worrying things that he's reached adolescence or something.
That's an extra special problem.
Yeah, he says at some point he might be a creature or something, and I'm like, I don't know. Why couldn't you have woke me up before you did this? I would have been able to do something then.
Because I don't know how much power it has over you and whether it would have been able to try and interrupt or stop me.
Yes.
He just says yes.
Layla is unintelligent. She is not dumb common sense wise. You don't give things the best chances they have to resist you when you're trying to cast them out.
Yeah, but I don't know how to feel
You
about
are
losing all those spirits.
Were you collecting them or something?
Yeah, that just bring what? Like Gadget just says, wait, what?
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 I probably should have
Spirits
said.
have to move on. You don't collect spirits.
I don't collect them. They just sort of got attached to me.
That's
I probably
correct.
should have told you all this. I didn't do it on purpose. They just sort of there. I had them ever since I was a kid. I don't know.
Do you have ghosts? Ghost pets?
She's over here playing pocket ghosts.
Gotta catch them
Yokai-
all.
so
Gotta
she's
catch them
playing
all.
Yokai Watch.
Oh God.
Except she doesn't have a kick-ass watch attached to her wrist.
No.
There used to be one on her horn, but we cut it off.
Oh god.
But yeah, essentially I had those since I was a kid. And now they're just gone.
You're welcome?
Thanks.
I mean, it must feel like there's a lot more room in your, psyche now.
Gruzo,
Does
you
it?
notice that the pup is chewing on a bag of holding.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, are we out of food? Do I need to go hunt something?
No, we brought like an absurd amount of meat in those bags.
I mean,
The pup's just shaking it wildly.
Okay, get
You might wanna
the
take
meat
it
out.
away.
Barely growl.
You reach out
This is
and
my
you
bag. I
reach
think
out
I'm
to
the
grab
only
the
one that has
bag, and
a
it starts
bag.
playing tug of war with you.
I growl back.
don't encourage it.
It pounces you. Hang on.
Wheel.
Does
I
a
got it.
22 hit your AC?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
God.
sure it does.
Oh, Lord.
I somehow lost my character sheet. The fudge? Hold on. Oh, right, because I looked up Intellect Fortress. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Character sheet, come to me. I'm pretty sure, yes, 16. Okay.
Alright. You are knocked prone as it stands over you.
No, bad.
I rub the chin. Switch the chin.
It
Just wrestle it.
jumps away from you and yips. Nissa. Yes, let's come back to you after spending all of this time with you. Let's come back to you, Nissa.
I was only asking if I did actually feel any different from the question that he said. They
What's the
asked.
question?
Did I feel any different now that the spirits are gone?
Well, yeah, you're empty inside.
You feel a lot lighter.
You've got
Not
this
as
strange
heavy.
void that just needs to be filled.
Your purpose in life now.
Yeah, you feel different.
Oh.
More empty.
Oh boy, more crushing depression.
Yeah, that can just fill the void. There you go.
Yay!
Hey.
Alright, so Doggo leaps back, startled by what you just did to its chin. It growls at you, looks over to Layla.
Guidance, animal handling.
Alright, let's see that animal
That's,
handling.
15 plus 5 plus... Where's my d4 at? There it is.
Tell me to shake the bag.
Plus
again.
1, so a 21.
It snorts at the small sylph girl and starts wagging its tail at Layla, walking over to her as if it was just attacked by the sylph girl.
It's okay. It's okay. She won't get you.
Tail wags harder.
Oh, hello, cat.
Oh, look,
That's
like
adorable.
it doesn't like the under the chin because that's near its neck. Its neck is sensitive. You gotta go
Ah.
right over here underneath the wings. I was like,
It
like, right
collapses.
under here. Just flops onto the floor.
Yeah.
Which
See,
You've
that's what.
become,
There you go.
you've become the
Smash
guy
it,
from
smash it.
How to Train Your
How was I
Dragon.
going to
Yeah.
reach my little arms to some wings?
Well, once it's on the ground, it's easy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I'm gonna growl that. I'm already calling it, but I'm gonna go with it anyway.
Everybody falls on their
Slowly.
ass as the hut disappears.
Uh-oh.
I'm still in my jammies.
Yeah. As you hit the ground, a second thud is heard, followed by another thud,
What's wrong?
and
Get up,
another
get up.
thud.
Get up.
Get up!
Get
Get
up.
up!
Good
Get
job,
up.
John.
Everyone, get
Everyone,
on.
get on!
Get on
Get on the horse!
I get on the horse.
Enhance ability.
I'm
Time to go.
as soon as everyone's on me, I'm going.
The
Context?
trees shake as everybody gets onto you. Everybody gets onto the single horse, who's now been souped up.
Enhance ability. Bull strength.
Buff horse.
I now
Throwing
have
all the
full
buffs.
power.
Who's
Oh.
looking back as Mary begins to take off?
Sure. Wait, Gruzo, you have better perception. I have good investigation.
So Gruzo's
Let's
going to
get
be
the
looking
fuck
back.
out of here.
All right.
What do the goblin eyes see?
Yes. Gruzo will look behind them at whatever is happening in the rear.
In the dick. In the dick.
Whoa.
in the in the darkness, the thick between the thick yes, in the darkness between the thick trees,
What the hell?
you see the trees
that between the
snap
trunks?
wide as a large purple dinosaur head
Oh, shit.
just crashes
Here we
through.
go again.
As
Aw,
some of it
shit.
gets into the morning light, you realize that it's not purple. It's more of a deep red, close to Nissa's color, with white, like tiger stripes going down its back.
No, I don't want an Anjanath.
It begins its chase.
We gotta go!
All right,
Put the jet boosters on the horse!
roll.
I don't know how to
initiative.
drive the thing!
Very
Oh,
mature.
boy. Plus,
Yay! I got a 5 plus a 2.
Initiative?
Yeah, I got a 7 initiative.
I rolled a 17.
I'm in the process of opening D&D Beyond because I forgot.
13.
Initiative is. Ooh.
Gruzo has a 53 initiative.
Close.
Helps find a spell.
24.
Gadget has only 13 int.
No, initiative, sorry. I
19's
thought I
good.
put I, but apparently I put T because I'm stupid. I'm petting
Rosemary's?
a cat.
19.
Yeah, I didn't type the I, I'm sorry.
Dino DNA.
that's our
Dinsaw.
Dinosaur.
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 All right, Gruzo, you lead us off. This thing
Oh,
is about
fuck!
100 feet away and gaining.
You gotta go faster! You gotta go faster!
One of the things that Gruzo notices is that it is not running on 2 legs. It's
Oh.
running on.
Sweet Jesus.
It is running on 4 legs.
Wait.
Wait, that's not fair.
What does this dinosaur look like?
Yes.
Grizzly's gonna be steadying himself on the back of Miri and try to fire an arrow at its head with his short bow.
All right.
Just go! Just go!
You just type to me what you think it is, Shy. I don't know. I'll double check.
It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Okay.
This thing's massive.
No sneak attack. But that's a 11. 6 plus 5.
All right. This thing. Not quite. This thing takes the the bolts, brunt of the damage directly into its face, and hardly seems to notice.
Cool.
Great.
Miri, you gotta go. You gotta go, Miri. Miri, we gotta go.
All right,
Gotta go right
Miri.
now.
You gotta go fast.
You
With all the like, go. Miri's just gonna be like, okay, wait, what? She's gonna be like, she needs to see what she needs to run faster then.
okay? Well,
Get
glance-
better judgment. She's turning around. She's like, what's going on back there?
She looks back and she sees over the crowd of people on her back. She sees this dark red, this deep red, white striped, massive dinosaur just basically pouncing forward. Just every step causes the trees to shake around. It's high backed. I guess it runs like it would be a ferret,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
and it is gaining quick.
Miri doesn't know what it is. So he's just like screaming like Aqua. And Boots! No!
Alright. She uses all of her available actions to move.
I double my movement speed with my boots. 10 minutes.
Alright.
Yes, that's the scream that.
Alright. Nessa.
What the fuck is that?
You wouldn't know.
I know. I don't know nothing about
That's not the PM talking.
Good lord.
Oh.
Shy is now dying.
I've got too many voices to keep track of.
Not
I
anymore.
helped
Okay.
you with that problem. Now there's only one.
I mean, you're not wrong. Can I actually tell what that kind of thing is?
You know it's a dinosaur.
Oh, the nature check.
Dinosaur. Okay.
Mhm.
Actually,
to
because I was
check.
reading a book about like different monsters. Would it have appeared in one of those books?
No,
Okay.
you do not recognize this thing. You can give a nature check though to try and figure that out, like what Tay said. Again, she's the DM.
Okay.
Why
I
am
mean-
I considered the DM? I'm giving suggestions. Ah!
My suggestion would be any sort of knowledge check.
Alright, well, I'm not trained in nature, but I can roll for it. I rolled a 20.
All right, yeah, it's definitely a dinosaur of some sort. You've seen various pictures of all kinds of dinosaurs, and you're starting to think that maybe they were just drawing things that they were making up. Things that don't quite fit together, or just drawing the best conclusions. This doesn't look like any dinosaur you've ever seen. And you have seen an Axbeak Rex and basically an Apex T-Rex. This is more like the head of a T-Rex, the body of an iguana, and the speed of one of those lizards that can run across water.
Oh god.
you can tell by the way it's moving that it's probably going to keep up with Miri at this pace.
Shit. Okay, well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to try
Better
and
go
slow it
back
down.
to PC.
I love CCs.
Caramel crunch. Well, last time I'm going to.
What's the save?
Yeah.
Yep. It, unless there's a secondary effect, it has saved.
Okay. It says on a failed save
But if it failed save, then it does nothing else. It just
as Nissa, not. I don't know if it would slow it down. Now I'll save that. Okay, that's me. That's my.
station the list. So eventually,
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Grease. Dex is 16. Crazy Dino Tigrex thing. Fire at it, Layla.
Layla's turn.
Because that's all I can do.
Fireball.
Damn.
The fireball erupts and it takes a quick, very nimble turn to the side. Still gets scorched on its right side. It lets out a deafening roar. Is that it for your turn?
See, that was my action. Can't do that as a bonus action because that would require my concentration. I'm using concentration on Miri. Yes, that is it for my turn.
Oh no.
I keep forgetting we have a combat tracker.
We do, but the combat tracker got some of the wrong numbers in it.
It's like a very large one of those, Shy.
Oh no, we're fucked.
Why would you say it like that?
Alright. On its turn, it leaps up and it clears the ferns and the trees. And it leaps up again as basically it gears itself up, readies itself for a pounce. So it kind of goes a hop, hop, and then pounces forward.
It can double jump.
The ground erupts just behind Miri as it crashes into the trees and into the soil. Mud,
Really good acrobatics.
mud and foliage blast you guys. It lets out another roar. This one needs a Constitution save.
Oh
From
boy.
everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
Nat
have
20.
hearing?
I rolled a nat 20, so that's 23.
All right. Glorious. Just if everybody can type them in for me. You don't have to type that with a con save, just the number is fine. I don't need the equation, Layla.
Fine.
He needs the algebraic formula.
That's not in scientific notation. All right.
How many sig figs is that?
Let's see. Cruzo.
Yes.
If I have a
take
black dot
12.
next to it,
You take 12. What is it? Sonic damage.
So would that be thunder?
What's that?
It's thunder damage?
Is it Sonic not a thing in?
I don't think it. I think they classified it under like thunder. For,
Yeah,
like,
that makes the most
moving.
sense. Yeah.
yep, we're fighting a Tigrex.
He's like swaying on the back of Miri as she's like dodging through the ferns and everything.
Hey,
You better hold on.
What?
You better tie your hand to one of my belts.
I'm gonna shoot it again, okay?
Tie your feet.
It
Yeah,
as
thunder is the one.
okay, thank you. As the soil and debris settle, this thing is alarmingly close.
Shit.
Yes, Gadget.
if we have proficiency in a saving throw, does that mean you have advantage? So you roll it
No.
twice or no?
And you just
Okay.
add your proficiency bonus.
Wait.
It'll say on your save, like, for
Well,
instance.
okay, yeah, because my save was +6 and I rolled an 11, so I assumed it was a
Yes, that's correct.
A
You got
17.
Yes.
okay. It's just explaining why the plus is higher.
A 19?
That hits
You just bitch slap it off the back of my.
and bounces off.
Damage resist.
Yeah.
It's like,
As fast as I can. I don't. I can't do anything.
Yes.
Mhm.
So before all of us spell, even though Miri is
Now I'll let you know when it. Alrighty.
How close is it now? In feet?
Alarming.
Alarmingly, does that not give you a distance? Within 30.
No.
you fool,
There's-
Deceivingly.
just closer than it appeared.
Might as well give us time. Needs to make it.
Just a sec. Alright, what is it?
Go!
You have a full minute before this.
A minute.
There's a distant roar. Aware of its banishment.
Ooh.
Alright.
I pat Nissa on the shoulder. Good spell.
Good spell.
Thanks. I figured. I don't know whether to take anything. My brain!
Okay, you
In the
gotta let
wall.
us. You said that out loud. That was
By the way, pup
Don't eat that.
of Miri
Please, no.
as it prances away. And then shakes it some more. Come on!
Turn around and look.
You want a treat? 3.
Okay,
So
it,
that-
it hears you
22.
say treat, and it drops the bag and licks its jaws. Tilts its head, ears perked.
I will go and get the bag and then get a big slab of meat out of it. And once I get the slab of meat out of it, I'll also take some of the regular jerky that I have, not the spicy jerky, and give it some of that as well.
Alright. Alright. So it downs the meat pretty quickly. You're supposed to chew that. Gulp. Satisfied, it
hopefully we
begins
can-
to prance next to Miri, and it is ready for another one of those fun chase things.
Oh, Lord.
We're not. Now, at least get changed out of my pajamas.
that is forbidden. The idea that Nissa did that whole fight casting spells in like a onesie with a butt flap for her tail.
Butt flap, yeah, with the tail coming out.
Yeah, probably.
Her booties are all covered in mud.
Slobbered on.
Alright. So, with our magical advantages and knowing our way back, we should be able to make pretty good time getting back now versus coming out here because we were being a lot more careful coming out here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I'm
Because we
actually
originally
pulling
didn't want the entire forest after us, but you know, now that it's already happened.
Alright.
Keeping an eye out
So
for any
we
more
have
weird
to-
purple dinosaurs.
We had to make our way back up to Swinheim.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. We arrived back at Swinheim.
Dang old waterman, where are you?
You haven't made it there yet. You haven't made it to the docks yet. As you approach Swinheim, somebody gives you a quick wave, and somebody else does too. These two people just like wave hi to you.
Oh, good. It's not become Slimeheim yet.
That's when you realize that you're waving to two more slime people.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Why did you say something?
You had to like double take. You like wave. Oh, hey, oh, wait, huh? One is purple. One is green. Both of them have assortments of magic items in their bodies.
This place keeps getting weirder every day.
I don't know if it's good that we have more things like Aqua around.
I think they're probably gonna stop sending adventurers to Swineheim pretty soon. At least low-level ones. Unless they don't have magic items. You have magic items? You're not allowed to go.
Yeah.
You either have to be the lowest level adventurers or really high level.
When we get closer, does it look like they might attack us, or if there's more than
They're waiting.
more than?
Totally like, yeah, let's be friends. And then you're like, these guys are waving at us. They clearly want to kill us and harvest our organs.
You
Look, I'm being a bit more discerning about who I am trusting nowadays.
the foliage was hiding this, but somebody's hands lifts up a chain shirt and hands it to the purple slime person, who consumes the chain shirt, gifting this chain shirt to the purple slime person.
I'm a peep this real quick.
You're
I gotta-
so confused.
I got a
All right. You hear this person say, "For you, milady," and she sucks in the chain shirt. She glows and grows slightly in size. And
You're just
and
walking
the
in a
man
club
says,
like
"Yes, they have slimps.
Oh,
May I
God.
accompany you now?" And she like tilts her slime head and looks over to the green one, and the green one shakes her head. And he says, "Very well, I shall bring you one next time."
no.
And he stands up and he puts his hand across his chest and he gives a saluting bow. And he tips his visor. He sees you guys. He lowers his visor and speeds up his walk.
Lilith just
His walk of
shaking
shame.
her head.
Boop, 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 boop.
Is
Was
his
that a snip?
visor oddly shaped? And does he have a sword at his waist?
Well, yeah, he does have a sword.
He practiced the blade.
Yeah.
He's mastered.
People on their way carrying various items in the same direction as these two slime people.
Oh no.
It's not worth it, guys.
You don't know me! And then he goes,
Tell Aqua about this.
he goes, "Wait, I don't know you. What is that?" They're not looking at anybody in the party. They're looking at the pup.
Not
This is
fair.
what a real adventuring party looks like.
And he winces. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Nissa and her dirty jammies,
Yeah.
slobbering on a bag of holding.
He's like, oh.
He looks over.
Aw.
He looks
So
over to one of his friends.
Get
He's
well
like,
soon.
"See, Joe, this is why. This is why the way of the slime girls is the way of life. We don't want any part of this."
They're not gonna do what you want. They're just gonna take your stuff.
You don't know that.
I do.
Look, look.
Did they even pronounce your name properly when you got the shout out?
Oh, they kind of still.
Sooner or later, they're gonna ask you to subscribe to their OnlyFans, and that's all downhill from there.
Yeah, well, that's better than whatever you are doing with your dirty dog stuff.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
Well, you know Aqua?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's my employee.
Could you get me an aquagraph? No, these
Sausage.
these ones will be our slime girls.
That's really not how it works.
That's how it worked for you. We've
No,
heard the
it-
legends.
It definitely was not how it worked.
We've
for us.
heard the stories. Dang old Waterman has told us plenty of times
God damn it!
that all you did was He said a bunch of stuff and then items and slime girl.
It's more complicated than that.
Not if Dangle can say it.
I'm pretty sure he's probably out of character.
And so they heard
What a
items
mistake.
and slime girl, and they're like, "That's how we do this."
Oh God.
Like, this is just going to be a problem, and at some point, they're going to realize, hey, we don't need you anymore, and they're just going to move on to where there's better magic items.
We have to get better magic. They walk off.
This feels like it's going to be maybe not
You
them.
can't help those who can't help themselves. All right. Continuing through the ruins of Swinheim, not a boar in sight.
Wait. Miri's so exhausted, but she perks up like right as we pass like that conversation's ended. But wait. Can we tell them?
The slime girls.
No, the slime girls.
They're just chilling.
They were taking magic items from idiots.
Okay, well we can be like, listen, we have the inn, right? And right now it's just Aqua. Wouldn't it be nice if we had?
Because we don't know if they're gonna have the same kind of
Inissa, I
personality.
like that idea. Say something. Tell them it's good.
Something. No, it's
It's
not
a good idea.
No, it's not.
What?
I'm talking to.
Tell them it's a good idea.
Village without knowing what their intent is when they were just being handed things for free, and they're just going to expect that everything in the town can be theirs, and then we have a slime attack.
Like, we
No.
Hang on. Inside of Nissa's head, Nissa, you hear, "Oh, good. She's worried about bringing random slimes back, but bringing me inside of you, no problem."
We can't exactly do anything about you right now. Slime girls, we can actually do something about.
Miri's so tired. She's not thinking straight. She's just gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, girls,
Oh,
No!
literally walking you away.
I don't have a reign."
I go where I want.
I wonder if Mary
Fine,
can think of
we'll get
against...
Gloop.
I wonder if
We'll
Mary
bring-
can
Glorg,
say
you
we
mean?
can bestow curse silence.
I'll bring Gloop back.
Glorg.
Glorg.
You see, you
Don't
want to
even know
get
its
more,
name.
and you can't
You're
even
not allowed to
remember
do
the ones we
anything.
have.
No.
Run like 5 hours.
Literally 2
And I've
minutes
been
of running.
I cast spells on you to make it easier.
Oh, ow.
Wow.
Mary, come here.
I feel so used.
Layla slaps one of the light drops on her forehead.
Oh, from the necklace.
okay, let's go.
So,
yeah.
no.
We have to figure out what happens.
The refreshing taste of iced coffee runs down your throat. Your eyes dilate.
No.
Everything is so slow.
Oh God.
It's like
You can see the blades of grass moving very gently in the wind. Just nice and slowly.
can I step on it? Like, does it do anything different?
She, like, lightning stomps the ground in front of her. You gently step on this blade of grass and feel its soft blade against your hooves. Your hoof.
You just gave her.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to see if I understand what's going on.
You just gave her PCP.
God.
I rolled an 8 on my wisdom save.
Down.
Everybody's very slow right now. They're even talking slow.
You can't keep doing this to Mary.
Oh,
This
fine, you're
can't be
gonna
healthy.
mock me. You're gonna mock me? Okay,
Hang on.
let's go.
So it's, oh, fine, you gonna remind me? Okay, let's go.
Oh God.
What is
Ah!
wrong with her? What did you do?
Oh, I speak excitement. She
I
says, "Are you gonna mock me?"
thought I was helping her
Oh, wait, we go. We go.
exhaustion.
You're at the dock already.
What?
They're still
Windblown
talking.
air.
They're just like, oh, and she's
Where'd she
gone.
Where'd she go? Does she have banishment?
I didn't banish her.
And you can hear a commotion down by the dock.
Pick up your nightie. All right, old lady.
All right, you arrive at the dock. Mary is passed out. There's a crowd of people all trying to figure out what the hell just happened.
Poor girl.
Said a bunch of stuff. Nobody could understand what she was saying. She got on the boat and back off the boat like 20. He's just sitting on the boat, shrugs his shoulders.
Hey, we understood that.
We're back. It's good to see you.
You too.
How are
Well,
you
here
guys
you
gonna get me on the boat?
Well, the same
Who
way
says-
that I helped you before. We're gonna pick you up.
Pick up the centaur princess style.
Is he okay?
Stand at the head of the boat.
He's pointing like back and forth at the Griffle Wolf pup.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you have
I
enough
go
boat
ahead
there?
and this dice likes to roll 14s and 15s a lot.
It gets very excited. Ears perked up. Tail starts slapping the ground. It takes a leap forward and goes straight to water.
I'll pay you back for that.
Dog.
Ow.
He gives it a quick ruffle on its head, and it just pauses for a second, starts panting again.
It's adorable.
What seems to be an assortment of items.
Don't do it. They won't love you.
Casts off downriver.
Hold on a sec.
You know, if I was more of a selfish character, I'd be like, if you give them the
It's best if I stay here.
What?
No,
I don't know if it's a good.
Go. You're going on the boat. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh
God.
god.
Like that Z-Ray echoed it.
Oh come on. Okay, I'm gonna nat 20 this.
What'd you originally roll?
6.
Oh.
Wait, did you roll your portents for the new day? I don't
Yeah, I
see
did.
them.
I rolled them before the whole session started.
Didn't tell me.
They were there before you. I had rolled it and it was in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I
It
rolled
wasn't
a
the
20
last
and
one,
a
because I remember
2.
you had a nat 20 on the last day.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay.
But I got another one today.
All
Good
right.
thing.
What's the total?
Total is nat 20 with 6,
All right, so 26.
so 26.
All right. You feel a sudden wave of wits.
Too bad for her. We're still putting her on the boat.
no.
I have to stay here.
We might
Then
have to bring
how do
Marmalade
you-
out here.
How do you expect to get a help sending?
Yes, we do. We do have sending.
We gotta do sending before we cast off.
One of us
You're
is
like,
useful.
well, she did it again, Marmalade.
Hey, so we made it back. We're
Just bring her
at-
through.
We're at Swineheim, but she's
Just
got
bring her.
something. She really thinks she shouldn't come back, and I can't deal with this.
Just do not let her know that she could possibly die within the next 2 days.
This is all mental.
Yes.
But yeah, that's Layla's mental voices. That is
Oh.
100% truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Come on the boat.
Okay.
To
I
society.
guess. Yeah, I guess.
Listen, have you ever thought about writing a last will and testament? No.
Nissa, do you have a bucket list?
No one wants anything I own anyway.
Nissa, is there
Aw.
anything you would want burned before you die that I could help you with?
Maybe fan fiction.
If it goes bad, I want you to deal with me.
Crazy.
Now I know you kept asking me about things, and I saw the titles of those books in your tiny hut.
I don't want
So
to
when
go
you
back
say-
now.
So when you say deal with you,
I mean, no, kill. I mean, yeah.
All right.
Layla just sort of stares and is like, Nissa,
Okay.
very, very seriously.
All right. Oh,
The voice in your head. Hopefully they figure it out within 2 days.
what does that mean?
Oh, you'll see.
A crab boat.
Petting,
Well-
petting the griffin wolf.
While Sab is still like, or Layla's just standing at the head of the boat with Miri princess style, like Titanic.
Fine.
Probably actually worthy of trusting.
All right. We ventured down. There's no fanfare awaiting you. It's just a lot of people stare.
Gamers Hall, so let's head over there.
All right.
Wake now.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I had a
I'm no
dream.
longer carrying you either. I'm done with that.
Little green building over
You
here.
do understand. The druids understand that this creature requires meat, right?
How are we going? It's probably not going to separate very well.
You are an animal. Disgusting.
All right.
Disgusting.
You guys arrive. Some people you do not recognize are at the front desk. And they look up as if you've interrupted their conversation. Yes?
Where's the nice Australian lady who used to work here now? Gone, sir.
Yes.
So yeah, we had a contract for a Griffewolf, and ta-da!
Just holds it up. It's like,
Their eyes go wide. You got a baby Griffewolf? How?
Yeah,
It's so cute.
yes, but you know,
It's so wait, huh?
look, there were like,
And all of them.
Wait.
oh yeah, they noticed us. Did you know that they can turn invisible essentially? Yeah. So yeah, we went in and we were looking for the big ones, and we were gonna, try and bring a big one back, and then we saw there were a bunch of little ones, so we were like, okay, we'll bring a little one back. And then when the little ones started making noise, then the big ones were just there because they had been there the whole time. They were just effectively invisible.
Miri's joining this and like, yeah, and like she's with Layla. She's like so excited to tell a story.
You're greatly animated, I take it.
Yes.
no Griffin wolves were harmed in this endeavor except the big one that tried to kill us.
Whenever she's
Yeah.
describing how she had to run away, she's doing the little trot in place. Like,
And even then, not that much. We didn't kill any of them. We just sort of,
that was a fun ride.
yeah. So we also got attacked by the Axorex and had to outrun that. Then we got attacked by. And
Turns
then
out
the
that
next,
jungle sucks.
and then the next. Oh, there was also a Tyrannosaurus. And then the next day we got attacked by this thing that looked sort of like a Tyrannosaurus's head on like a
With 4
giant
legs.
lizardy ferret body with a tail, and it screamed so loud that you can still see the blood dripping out of Gruzo's ears. We should probably fix that.
What?
That actually made me.
And it
jump.
was
Wait a
incredibly fast.
The Capra Rex.
that.
Yes. So yeah, we had to outrun that.
Yes.
It almost got us. But we sort of banished it to another dimension for a little bit, and then we got away from it.
there's like 10 people now listening by the time you finished. And they're like, well, rewind. The mom called these?
Yeah, it seemed to. Or maybe the baby did. I don't know.
It did like a huge roar, and then everything started going
I'm
off.
not.
Oh,
I'm not a
Further-
professional.
Daddy was
Further
big,
research is required.
I'm not a musical.
Turns out it's a
The
girl.
nose kisses.
It's
Yeah.
a girl.
No, it's
Whichever,
very much,
we-
it's a male.
Yeah, we had learned, and I knew it was one or the other.
It
I was
definitely
pretty sure it
one
was
of
the boy. Who's a good boy?
As it collapses, it looks up past a lot of these people that are standing there. It tilts its head and saunters.
Oh,
What?
The figure stands up tall, roughly 6.5 feet. Yes. We will
Better.
learn much from this.
But in a careful way, right? You're not gonna hurt it, right?
Why would you think I'm gonna hurt this?
because you
one of the
kind of sound
tamers.
like a bat. You sound like a.
What's wrong with you people?
We've
Go
run
around
into
throwing
problems.
people they found.
It's been.
Yeah, well, none of the other healers could. He looks down and he gives it a head pat and a small bone-shaped treat.
Yeah, out of character, I don't think lesser restoration would fix that. Would it?
Pay
Am
them
I
and
s-
send them on
would
their
I-
way.
Would I know if that would work though?
No, not yet. Destroyed Peens, totally different story.
However,
But
once you,
only if they're small, because it's lesser restoration.
Exactly.
once I hit level 9, I should possibly be able to fix that with greater restoration though.
Somebody brings out a clinking bag of coin. Crusoe's the first to notice this.
He knows exactly how many are in there.
He can't hear any clinking. He's basically deaf right now. Are we getting paid?
No, he smells gold.
Yeah. I can smell payment.
I feel so good.
You are awarded 2,000 gold,
Layla's gonna cure
Plus-
wounds on Crusoe real quick.
plus another 500 gold bonus for getting a younger one.
In
Oh,
total.
shit.
And you get
So have to divide that between 5 people.
yeah, that's a tough math question there.
So you get 7 HP back.
I hate to ask, but is it 500 each?
Yes.
Okay.
5 times 5.
It's 10. No, it's not.
What?
15, 20, 25. 25.
Wait for a minute.
You broke it. You broke her so bad.
Beck,
Yeah, I had to
Beck
leave her.
is visibly upset.
He
He is
is
not at his computer right now.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I just sort of did it on I used 5. I used my fingers to count 5.
Good lord.
My
I'm sorry.
God.
This
Shit,
this
dude.
this past week we've been playing into like 5 or 6, okay? I'm kind of
Like
the last
everything
high
is
intelligence
okay.
character you have until you redeem yourself.
oh god.
So in addition to the gold, obviously, Layla got visitation rights, correct?
Oh, you guys can come visit anytime.
Time to play with a
They,
girl.
they look
Just-
around and they're like, "Oh, you guys were off put by the vegans." Yeah, no, we caught them eating fish in the kitchen.
That's not
They think
vegan.
that fish don't have feelings?
No, they said fish aren't meat, and that's when we realized they're not qualified to be in this position.
Nissa looks like she's actually having a brain aneurysm.
Fish isn't vegan. Gelato
Isn't
isn't vegan.
Yeah.
Milk and eggs, bitch.
All right.
The de-veganizing beam.
Like that one
Yeah.
meme where like she only eats chicken on Thursday, so she's still a vegan. I was like, no, it's not how
fine.
any of this works.
That's fine. That's my cheat day. All right. Well, good working with you guys.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
I'm gonna insight the heck out of them, by the way.
There's really no need to. He
Yeah,
just
Layla's not bothering because they're literally a guild built on
like,
doing.
yeah, they have
right thing about
a
it.
outstanding reputation.
We're not
I
gonna.
don't.
It's
Well, I
the
don't
Slayers
wanna say
Guild that you had to worry about. But
Layla was just worried because of the fact that she's been fretting so much about the thing in Nissa's head.
yes.
She was like, dark hooded stranger, scary voice. Oh no.
Good die.
Well, this worked out nicely.
Yes.
So
We're gonna go. Come on, Nissa.
as you guys are heading out, somebody's handing out flyers to what looks to be like the spring festival. There's going to be lots of food and just basically a morale boost because of what happened over in the other settlement with the dragon.
Oh, did they get the final news back on that?
No, that's still an ongoing thing. It's only been a couple
Okay.
days. Like it's been like 5 days. So they're handing these flyers out, and they hand one to each of you. Gruzo, yours says "see you soon," and that's all it says. It doesn't have any of
Wait.
the information from anybody else. Flyers is gone.
What? Did you guys get cryptic messages on your flyers as well?
What?
Nothing on mine, just about a spring festival.
Layla's looking at it. She's doing like the calculus face.
Sheen realizes that every first letter of the first 4 sentences reads out to spell dark.
You're right. There's sinister dealings afoot. Don't worry, Gruzo. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Why did you suddenly get man sounding?
I just want to go to a festival and eat like my weight in food, which
I don't know. I
admittedly
got
is
too
not hard.
serious.
Oh no.
Okay.
What-
Come on,
wait.
Nissa. Let's go. Should I put
Yes,
an
Gruzo?
arm around Nissa?
I'm not an old lady.
Like spices, like cinnamon.
Oh no.
Synonym.
Synonym.
He holds it up and goes,
Synonym.
does it smell like any
Oh, I'm
particular
doing that to my cat too.
sugary based confection?
Like caramel?
Like a donut.
Yes, like a
Sugary
donut. Definitely. This seems like this might have come directly from her.
He balls it off and throws it over his shoulder.
It's back in your hand.
Ah! That's a goddamn lie, Layla, and you know it.
This is just Mindy's way of flirting.
All right, so
She
you guys,
thinks it's light foreplay to send assassins after you.
God.
Normally I'd be flattered.
finally
But
arrive.
after the third time,
You finally arrive back into Drop In, and you're greeted by Aqua, who
Is she just chock full of magic items?
No, Aqua, who is slightly pinkish.
Oh.
She's a lot less aqua colored. Glorg, who is now as tall as Gruzo, he gives you guys the middle slime before sauntering off.
the middle slime.
Yes, instead of the middle finger.
What happened here?
So big.
I have
And-
to.
Yes.
I have to go over to Mom's house real fast.
Okay.
Miri is going
I
to
was about to say, we'll
recover from her run.
Okay. And there are 2 other slime people there. One that is hot pink, and one that is a light purple.
What? What?
Huh?
What?
Hey,
Aqua says, "Oh hi, welcome back. We've hired some new staff. Not really hired. They showed up here. They don't quite speak common yet. We're working on it. They followed some people on the waterman's boat.
Oh, of course they did.
And
Fuckers.
apparently there's a small tribe of them back at Swinheim.
Yeah, we passed some people who were going there to give tribute.
Tribute.
Yeah, they were going to go offer them magic items and get
Ooh,
ignored
ooh.
for it.
And like the two slime people just like rush next to Layla at the words magic item. Can't say that here.
Like-
Can't say that.
Like
You should go back to work. Go glub 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 glub. Yes, glub glub glub.
Aqua, are you okay? You look a little pink.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I haven't had a chance to detoxify in the past few days.
She's working too hard. She needs a break.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not. It's rather strange. Did you complete your job, your quest? Was it a
Yes.
success?
Yes, now
Great.
go ahead and have a few days off.
Okay, great,
Yes,
thank you. And she slimes out of her clothing and just continues as a slime all the way back to the bathhouse.
Isn't her clothing
Can I-
also made of slime?
No, she was wearing a business attire, remember?
Oh, okay.
She had a
Can I do,
businesswoman
like,
suit
a-
as a manager.
So clothes just hit the floor.
Yeah.
Wait, so like glasses and like
Yes.
hair up in a bun and like a
Well,
business
slime
suit,
up in
and
a
it's
bun.
just-
Yes. Yes.
Can I do like some sort of arcana check to see what was actually wrong with her outside of detoxing?
Sure.
Just in case she would have just straight up died or something.
Mhm.
7.
So-
D10. 20.
All right. No, it seems like she may have just overworked and possibly drawn out a lot of the magic from her magic items and hasn't had a chance to essentially let the magic flow back into the items. It's just kind of built up.
Okay.
Essentially, the way stress builds up in a person chemically, the magic items do kind of the same thing.
Okay. Is it
When-
because I'm a magical person? I'm a wizard, Harry. Am I able to help anyway with her with that? Alright,
Once
that's fine.
once the magic's had a chance to kind of re-enter the magic items, balance will be restored.
Okay.
But you, Floor, come along. Madam Marmalade takes you by the horn.
Do you need me?
No, you've done quite enough already. We'll have to get
I
her in
just-
contact with her family somehow.
She used to
Wait,
have.
what?
It's quite all right. I know. I have watched via the scrying orb. Do not worry. And she continues
but
to
I
drag
may-
Layla.
I may have a piece of information that you don't. And Layla is going to.
She's like, she gives you that look of like, she squints her eyes.
Impossible.
Yeah, this is not.
Darling, please.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
So Layla is going to take out her notebook where she wrote down her thing. and
Oh,
she's
it's
going to
the
say-
fan fictions.
No, but if you want to copy that later.
No.
No, if you were scrying on us the whole time, then you know that I cast something during the night, but you wouldn't have been able to get the answer that I got. And she writes it down, and she also writes, after a moment of sort of staring at Marmalade and doing an insight check, one more time, despite the fact that out of character, I know I've succeeded repeatedly against her,
Mhm.
and know that she's above board. Layla still is she feels this weird sense that
It's
You s-
racism.
you seem you seem really harsh with her, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So it was a 16 plus 8 plus 24 plus 3, 27. So she just sort of looks at her and then writes down underneath it the things that she thinks might be involved with the cryptic answer she got. I will DM that to you.
Okay. Well, at first she gives a quaint, interesting. With the insight, you realize that jolt to the back of the head and the yank of the horn was in no way abusive. She is trying to jar Nissa's sense of perception in turn possibly jarring this entity's sense of perception. So outwardly, it seems like she is beating Nissa on the back of the head and yanking her by the horn, but there was more to it than that.
Interesting. Yeah, that's what Layla like reluctantly writes underneath there and then hands it over. Mostly because Layla doesn't
Suffocation,
like
no
revealing these
breathing.
things. Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
And she goes, "If you need me, I will be here."
Very well. I will call if I need you. You might want to do something about the other two slime people upstairs.
Wait, there's even more?
Yes. Been nearly a new one each day, and Glorg has hit puberty.
I think that we've accidentally created an entirely new race.
I'm gonna have to somehow get this race as a custom race here.
Stat up the slime girl races. Oh no. She's like, okay, I'll try.
Very well.
There's more slimes?
She, right after you say that, she yanks you again by the horn, realizing that you're perceptive enough to say something, and almost literally drags you down the hallway back into the room, where she throws you down onto the bed and casts a spell. Then, before you have much a chance to react, she casts a spell, and you're kind of essentially dazed at first as to what's going on, and you realize that the spell is binding you where you're at. And she says, "Do not freak out. I'm not trying to hurt you, but you could die within the next day and a half due to what you have in your head."
Oh.
So you will need to stay very, very still. This is why I've cast the spell. I know this needle is very big, but you will just have to stay still. We'll get back to that.
Just gonna scoop it out like a splinter. Don't worry about it.
We'll get back to that
in your brain.
as she slowly pulls out a very large, what looks to be just a hair-thin strand of metal that, once straightened out, is about 1.5 feet long.
This is probably the one time that she's ever gone completely white. Like, she's usually red or purple or something, not going white.
With that, we will take a quick break and get our snacks and whatnot and come back. Alrighty, y'all.
Okie dokie.
Alright, y'all, we coming back. Uh-oh. What do I do? Okay, there we go. It works,
It
never
wasn't
mind.
me.
Alrighty. And we back. Yeah. Alright, so whenever you stepped away, we found out there were more than two downstairs and
gosh.
2 upstairs.
I was about to say, wait, they suddenly went from 2 to 4 to 6? Okay.
No.
They're multiplying.
Fire implanted into her. And we'll have to make
Just some
some
minor brain surgery.
Yeah, we'll have to make
Marmalade.
some saves.
Funny story. This is how, they remove the brains for mummification sometimes. Anyways, let's get started.
And that's how I lost my medical license.
First
What's our
off,
safe word?
to stay awake and not pass out from fear, let's get that Constitution save or Wisdom save, whichever the two you prefer.
See, I
well,
could
my
have helped
wisdom-
her with that.
My wisdom
If you
is higher,
prefer,
so
You can deliberately fail a save.
I get the feeling I should have used my nat 20 from before.
I mean, you didn't know that, though. You thought it was a good use.
Yeah, that is.
From passing out. She says, "Alright. Don't blink." And she begins to lower the wire to your eye.
Oh
Oh
god.
god, Dead Space 2 flashbacks.
You're not even
She-
gonna Ludovico technique her?
She casts another spell to help you not blink. Cold touches your eye. And in your head, you hear, "Well, this is not cool. What's she trying to do? Hey, lady, what are you trying to do? Hey, not cool." Don't really feel much other than cold and the slight pressure of something pushing down inside your head. Hey, what is that thing? What? No.
Hex.
And she says, "Huh, yep, there's something in here. It's your brain." No.
And then Nissa hears the sound of a blender.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's so
This
weird.
should-
It's not physical being.
No. This should attract it to it if I just maneuver it like so. Whoa, hey. No, bad lady. No. And then it stops. And she goes, "Huh. Yeah, you definitely have something in here. And I need a Constitution save with disadvantage."
Oh god. These weird noises from the sounds. They're just making it. First roll is an 11. Second roll is a 10. So you said con, right? So 13.
Mm-hmm. All right. You feel searing pain. Just like your body is on fire all of a sudden. And you slightly convulse, unable to basically hold yourself, even with this paralyzation effect over you. The slight movement makes her stop everything she's doing. And she says, Oh. Yeah, you brought this back from there, didn't you? Well, that's bad news." And she kind of like flicks her wrist and the wire slips back out of your head. She releases the spell on you and she says, "We're gonna have to find a way to stop this within the next day and a half. Otherwise,
That didn't work.
no, not the way that this thing has attached itself, if I can even call it that. It's hitching a ride on you, but it's only partially here. It is, for lack of a better term, also attached to you on an astral level. If it's astral, I assume it's more far plane than astral, considering where it came from.
It makes sense. I mean, it apparently hitched a ride when I was in my
Yeah,
spirit.
that's what I said. That's why I
Yeah.
said the things that I said.
Yeah.
Going from there, we're going to go to Layla. 2 men are laying 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Using a green and sapphire slime, one each, slime person as hammocks in the newly finished upper floor.
Do these look like they're the construction worker folks?
No, they look like they are patrons. Also, it's only about half as busy as it used to be.
Okay.
Why is
They
that?
just look
We
back.
need money.
Layla needs to figure
They
out
give,
why.
they give Layla a nod. Sup?
Okay, this is not a room. You're in a hallway.
Yeah, well, we tried to do this in the room, but Aqua said that something about making a mess. I don't know. Either way, it's very relaxing. Absolutely worth the 3 gold premium.
Oh.
Layla's eyes like bug out.
Yeah,
Carry on.
the 3 gold an hour to relax like this.
An hour?
Layla, okay.
They shrug.
I'll let it slide this time.
They shrug their shoulders.
Layla goes down to where the baths are because she knows the Aqua went that way. Before she gets there, though, she's gonna stop at the kitchen and check on the chef. Now, is the dining area still like crammed full?
The dining area is essentially empty, and when you walk in to check on the chef, he glances up, sees you, and gets back to what he's doing. You can see that he is fiercely prepping something. It looks like essentially a stack of pasta, a flat pasta noodle, kind of wavy, with tomato sauce, some sort of meats and cheeses, and then another stack, and then another stack, and another stack.
I'm gonna need definitely one of those. But what's going on? What happened? Why is the place practically empty? What's going on?
Hey, something about the spring festival. But it isn't food hours yet.
Okay, I should have asked what time it was. But when he was first making the cheese discs,
I gave you the
looked
time.
like-
It was late afternoon,
Yeah.
early evening.
Yeah, so it's the lull. But when we first were doing the cheese discs, it didn't matter what time it was. It was constantly everyone here.
Hey, it's just been for past 2 days.
Okay, because everyone's gearing up for the festival and stuff.
Hey, yes. That
Okay.
and with the slimes running about doing things, it's been
Yeah,
strange.
I think we're gonna.
Great
Oh,
workers.
So I think what we're gonna do with them is I think I'm gonna have to talk to Aqua and see about maybe transitioning the slime services over to our extension once we get one of those sorted out.
Hey, I can
So
get a
it's not
bigger
part
kitchen
of the
then.
main
Yes.
Yes,
Hey. Yes, this.
and
this
we'll
is
look
good.
about hiring you an assistant of your choice as well.
Very good, yes. I'm calling this the Pasta Tower.
Okay, I think everybody in the party is gonna need one of those. I think Nissa will
What?
probably need.
This is huge. It's like 2 feet by 1 foot.
We'll need a little bit of it.
Aye.
Not a whole one. I can't get my mouth on that. It's too big.
And then look over there. That's my secret weapon for tonight. And
She turns to look.
there's long sticks of bread that are seasoned and covered with something that's kind of yellow. He says, "Those be garlic sticks. And you take them and you dip them into the pasta tower."
Go on.
And you just keep doing it. Till you're done, till you're full. But even
I can
better,
only
this is extremely cheap to make.
salivate so much while keeping this a sanitary place. You're muted, Tay.
We are slowly but surely turning this into an Olive Garden.
Yes.
Mhm.
It wasn't
You're here,
already
you're
obvious.
family.
when
the
when
pizza
you're
dish.
here,
You
you're
don't
a
really-
customer.
You don't really think pizza. You don't really think pizza.
If
with Olive
only.
You can get pizza at Olive Garden.
Garden. Yeah, from the kids menu.
Alright,
You can
so-
actually get whatever pizza you want them to make. Like, it's not a frozen. It's essentially it's not on the menu, but you can ask for a pizza however you want.
I might do that. We'll see. We'll see how they stack up against
Yeah.
the oven here. But anyways, moving on. So it's like, okay, so I'm gonna see about trying to sort that out. Other than that, is there anything you need? Anything going wrong? Anything that I can fix? Any equipment you need?
He looks around. We'll discuss that when we get the extension.
Alright. I'm gonna go chat with Aqua briefly. As long as she's not just a puddle at the moment, because she needed a break.
She's been working very hard.
Alright. And if you have any trouble with any of the new employees, let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Nah, they're a dream.
Okay. She leaves the kitchen, trying to stifle the growling of her stomach. Heads out to the bath area that is also complete now?
Yes. And
Aqua's turning out to be
Aqua.
matron.
Aqua is kind of like oil sitting on top of water, except for you can see that there's like a little lump and two eyes that just kind of are looking up, and then it bubbles at you a little bit, and she's like, "Yes."
So 3 gold? She like leans in like, 3 gold an hour? How in the world?
Oh,
How
for the
much money have you
Slimex?
made?
Yeah,
She's like, how much money have you made?
728 gold since you've been gone.
What's that noise?
Like, I was like trying to like
She like
not
her head forms a little bit
faint.
more above the water. Profit.
It's like the Vince McMahon meme where it just keeps getting better and better. And the chair flip fall over. So she's like, okay, well, with that and what I earned from my share of doing the job for the Tamers, I definitely think we will be able to buy the adjoining place that was interested in selling. And we can make it an extension place. And then, since that seems to be such a big draw, but so does our dining room and stuff, it seems like things are a little close. So you don't have to worry about this right now.
It's
'cause I don't
already
have the
approved.
place. What? You already bought it?
It's in the works. The final papers are supposed to be going through tomorrow.
Aqua's a sassy business lady.
Oh.
I've signed for everything, and we're just waiting
Oh.
on our papers to be delivered tomorrow.
But she doesn't sound so bubbly anymore. Is everything okay, girl?
She's sleepy.
Well, it was like, well, what can I do to help?
You made me manager.
I know, but I mean, part of that is I also have to take care of you. You're one of my employees, and you're my friend.
I'm getting my bath now, and then I'm going to take a nap, and then we will go from there.
Let's see. I have any sort of spell.
Do not touch me with your magic. You will throw off the balance that is in my magical items and myself. You will
Layla,
mess with my
was just-
chakra.
Layla was just barely thinking
My
about
friend
it
way.
when she interrupted her thoughts. Layla's like, oh.
I've created a
got that look of-
monster.
She's got that look. How did you know what I was thinking?
She slowly kind of bubbles back down into the water.
I'll go then.
You,
Tell
yeah,
tell
you
her-
did just
tell
kind of
her-
barge in on her day off. You're just like,
Tell her
take
that
the
you're-
day off, and then you're like, hey, I gotta talk to you about work.
No. What Layla was trying to come tell her was, I don't want you to worry about that. I'm gonna sort it all out.
She's already got it.
And then she is basically, Layla, why
She-
are you even here?
On the past 5 days for the inn, she rolled maximum on 3 of them.
Wow.
So
So Layla
Maybe-
had been expecting to lose almost all the money she got from her share to buy the thing. She's like, oh, well, we already covered that and made 700 gold in profit.
mhm.
Because she said profit, so that's after all the other
Yes.
expenses. Oh my gosh. That was 720, you said?
728 gold.
28. Well, I think Layla is going to give a good portion of that.
You're not gonna touch the
directly.
money. I'm not done with it yet.
Oh, I was gonna give it to you.
I'm not done with it yet.
How do you know what I was thinking? I'm gone. Layla
She says,
skitters off.
22 intelligence, okay?
I don't know what that means. Layla's gone.
She walks by Glorg, who's in the hallway and kind of slammed up against the wall, and he just makes an audible gulp and then slinks off with Layla. He just looks over at her and goes, oh, go ahead.
She's so intimidating.
Glorg.
I know. Finally, someone on Layla's intellectual level.
A teenage slime.
Alright, so that's... I don't know what to do with Layla now.
Alright, Gruzo, what have you been doing this entire time?
He's kind of he's on a stool, leaning over the counter, looking at the chef. He's like, "Look, I'm just saying, if you take the cheese bread discs and you fold them in half, it'd be so much easier to carry, and we'd make a killing during the festival."
Like
Oh, make it to go.
a pocket of pizza, but slightly
Yes.
rounded.
Yeah, you take one of the discs, you just fold it in half. You could call it like a cheese zone or something.
Oh, because it's a zone with cheese in it.
Exactly.
Like a bubble of cheese disc. And we can
Yes.
stuff it full of toppings.
Oh my god.
And then his eyes grew really wide. We could sell the dip separately. I could make garlic dips and tomato dips.
Okay, but if anyone from the local council comes by and says we're selling unhealthy food, we should probably have something else on hand to offset it.
He gives you
So
this
make a
very
salad.
taken aback look. Like,
Well, I mean, just
my
to cover-
food unhealthy?
No, I mean, just in case someone's you got some stuck-up elves or something, make a salad, but put a pound of bread and cheese on it, and a gallon of dressing.
Go on.
And then just mix it up. I don't even want to see any sort of greens in there. It needs to be mostly dressing, bread, and cheese.
I have.
And
I
oh,
could
do you have any of those
make use
little,
of this pepperoncinis that I have.
Yeah, do you have any of those little what are those little things called? The little the black looking you carve out the inside the little hard bit. What are those the little black ones? Put 2 of those in each.
Wait a second. Are you
take the
speaking
whole
of the
lettuce.
black grapes?
Yeah. But they're not soft like grapes. They're like hard and
No,
kind of
they're disgusting.
salty. And yeah. I mean, I
Yes.
kind of like them, but yeah. Just
No,
but
it,
only
it,
put
ma-
like
it would
two.
make a good balance in these salads.
Yeah, but only put like 2. Don't give them too many.
Of course not.
Yeah.
If we drown it in topping of sludge, then we won't need to include that much.
Exactly.
Very well.
We can get.
I'll
the
see what I
dressing
can
cheap.
do.
Yeah. Cruiser kind of turns around.
What's up, Daddy?
The dog.
What about it?
The dog's whining. She might need to go out. Continue.
Is anyone else like in the party in like the main dining area?
Layla probably is at one of the tables over there, just sort of got like her water skin out, has poured it. There's just no reaction from Layla. She's just got that like 1,000-yard stare at the glass in front of her.
I know it's not super exciting, but it's water. You gonna drink it?
She like looks up and she's like, Aqua did everything I was gonna do and then like way better and way more.
But
Yes, what's the downside?
I'm sensing there's a but.
I mean, I'm glad, but I don't know.
Mhm.
It's weird. Layla's just sitting there, kind of like I had the plans for the money that I was bringing back because I thought we would need it, and she's made way more money
The
here at
door.
the end.
You're interrupted
did.
by the door of the kitchen slamming wide open. And I could serve it with soup and say that it's endless. Soup, salad, and garlic sticks. The door slams back shut.
I guess I don't. I guess I accidentally hired a bunch of geniuses.
You act like that's a bad thing. You sound disheartened.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like I always try to help, but I can't help. And that's
Well-
good. It's good that I can't help, but Aqua's I
The
don't
hot
know.
pink
Aqua
slime
seems-
just slaps down onto the table in front of you. She rolls off the side. Blah, 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 blah. You get the impression that she's apologizing. She has several cloths and several different tentacles, and you realize she was cleaning the raptors.
Oh,
Must have lost her grip.
we'll talk. You're doing a good job.
Blah, 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 blah.
But I don't. I'm glad that she's doing so well, but I don't want her to, not have anything else for her to enjoy and
Hang on
do.
a sec. All I had to do was take my headphones off and turn, and she took back off running. She's like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh no, he's moving. Run.
Please do the cover on it and everything, Mommy, okay?
I wanted to help Nissa out, and then Lady Marmalade's like, "No, I've got this. I don't." I see these problems, and I want to help, but I don't know if I would actually help if I insist upon doing it. And it seems like I can't because Aqua's clearly a lot smarter than me, so she must know what she's doing, right? But she doesn't seem like herself anymore.
I think I know what's going on, but okay. You want to help, and that's really noble of you. You're doing your thing, being a friend. But sometimes maybe you just gotta take a step back. But you can still help in other ways. I mean, like I can tell you're really good with like being nice to people and connecting. And if there's one thing people like, it's getting things that they enjoy. So you can still help them, not directly with the task they're doing, but help them by letting them know you're there, you're supportive. Get them something they like. Give them a little bit of a break. I mean, I don't really know what Aqua likes. What do business-oriented slimes like? But get her something.
Lady Marmalade rounds the corner from the hallway.
Rizzo grips the table.
she looks up at Layla and just gives a very quaint head shake, like, nope. And Nissa.
Oh, that's not good.
Nissa's walking behind. Nissa, your mood is worse somehow than it was before.
Yeah. Do I have an eye patch as well now?
Oh no, I didn't need that.
Okay. I didn't know how big it was.
Was it transorbital or was it actually like through the pupil?
Oh no, it's transorbital.
Okay. So it went like up over your eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
It still would have hurt.
The strange thing is not really.
Yeah, I was about to say no. I mean,
You don't
I mean,
really
if
have
it went
pain
into my
receptors
brain.
there.
yeah, that's
You don't
like
have
when you
pain
lose it.
receptors in your brain.
It's essentially, yeah, once you get to the brain area, it's mostly just pressure, like literal, like you just feel pressure.
oh.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's not
like,
creepy scary.
well, that's one of those things that there was a guy who was literally walking around with a knife stuck through his skull and did not know it was there because he didn't feel any pain from it. He just
Yeah.
thought he had a headache
Oh.
because he had
As
blacked
again,
out when
pressure.
it happened. Yeah, he blacked out when it
Yeah.
happened. Didn't recall what happened. He was just like, "Man, my head hurts so bad. Just so much pressure."
All right.
Under pressure.
Pushing down on me.
Thank you.
So Layla like looks over to Nissa and it's like, "Nissa, you're gonna love what the chef's cooked up.
Rizzo kicks out a chair towards Nissa.
He's got a pasta tower.
What's a pasta tower?
You're gonna find out."
What is a pasta tower?
And then we
Do I
find out that Nissa is actually lactose intolerant and she can't enjoy any of it because of the cheese.
No.
Well, she's already been eating the
No.
cheese discs and the crisps.
Yeah. No wonder my mood is fell.
Yeah.
all the time.
My parents were killed by a pasta tower.
The pasta tower fell and killed my parents.
Oh.
That's
The
why I took up
foundations.
the laws of the Arcanum.
The foundations of the pasta tower. They weren't sound. They used bad practices. Collapsed. Took 3 other patrons with it.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything.
And Lady Marmalade is
Are
like,
you?
yes. Anything to improve your mood would be wonderful right now. We'll
Layla's
visit
real.
the Scholars' Quarter after you've had some food. The difference of a few minutes isn't going to hinder us.
Like Layla wants to just like slap the light drops on it, but has already learned that's a bad idea, and especially with the cryptic message she got, thinks it's an even worse idea. But even then had like that knee-jerk reaction of like, but we could fix it with, oh no.
I mean, for all I know, that could have been another lie from the freaking symbiote thing.
No, Layla was able to use her religion check to figure it out. It had nothing to do with the symbiote's
Mhm.
words.
Okay. I mean, I also did a check, but I don't trust myself anymore.
Yes, you did do a check and you got quite high on it as well. So both of
Yeah.
us concluded that it would be a very bad idea to put the Hylos light drops on you.
Hmm. So what's been going on?
Apparently Aqua has just stonks. Absolutely to the moon. Stonks
Stonks.
The moon.
to the moon.
What?
She has made this place into just a far beyond anything I could have even begun to imagine.
Oh,
So,
that sounds like good news to me.
okay, so you know how we went out and we, risked our lives, almost got killed multiple times, finally made it back with the Griff Wolf, and we made a lot of money, yeah? We got like 500 gold each.
Yeah.
She, in the time we were gone, managed to make enough money that she has already purchased the next door building that's going to be attached to us, and on top of that, made more money than each of our shares in just profit after those expenses.
Beck walks through the door. He kind of
Hold
glances
the
around, gives a nod to Gruzo, takes a seat next to Gruzo, and sets down 2 gold bars.
Rizzo just stares.
Wait a second. Hold up. How big are the gold bars?
A little bit bigger than your hand, but
Okay, I
they're
was
they're about
gonna
an
say.
inch, about half an inch thick.
Okay, I was gonna say it's like a full-size gold bar. I was gonna be like, "Holy crap! He's the strongest man alive."
No, there's 2 like worked ingot bars.
Okay.
He goes, apparently that's your monthly allotment for your job.
Grizzly's just staring at the gold bars. Looks up at Beck. I'm sorry, what?
For your title as tax person of Dragon Post, you get a cut of the taxes that are paid by everyone here. That is part of your payment for this month. That is your payment.
Wait, this is legal?
Yes.
And after you threw that explodey thing up in the air, and then said that's because they didn't pay their taxes, I think everyone's gonna pay their taxes.
Oh god. Grizzly like leans over to Beck really close and goes, "But I didn't do anything."
That's taxes.
Grizzly leans back and just kind of stares
The
for a moment.
You notice that on these bars, they were actually forged here. They have the crest of Dragon Post, which is the dragon that is its namesake. It kind of engraved into the bar.
Grizzly picks him up, turns him around, inspects all the sides. About how much are each of these worth?
Each of them, one of those is worth 200 gold.
Ha! Ha! Gruzo very carefully stacks them, and kind of scoots them towards the table. So, Caramel might be coming to kill me soon.
I don't think she's gonna kill you.
But she sent me a note saying she's coming for me.
What did the note say?
Didn't it say I'm coming for you?
It said, "See you soon."
Oh. She said, see you soon.
Yeah. I don't think she's trying to kill you, man.
Look, if she wants to ask me out, she just needs to be upfront about it because all this stuff is going straight over my head.
No, it's not that either. I don't think.
Oh, thank God.
No,
Thank Hylon.
I think that she
Yeah, I ain't saying
has.
she a gold digger.
I think she has found out that you may be worth a lot more alive than dead. I don't know if it's due to your
Somehow-
newfound power as a tax person, or if she knows something I don't know.
Somehow that's not comforting.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's a lot easier when we thought we were just about to be killed by her.
To be fair, Gruzo's very hardy as well. His hardiness is extremely impressive.
God damn it. God damn it, Sam. Bringing back the Rimworld jokes.
Sab turns away.
There was no response.
There was no response.
How did he impress Vex by like joking about how how fit
It was
badly
making
he
fun
looked.
of him.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
scrawny his chest was or something.
Yeah.
And then they
And
got
then,
married.
and then Vex was like, I'm into that. They were married the next day without a wedding.
So that's 2x 200 gold bars.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, back, old buddy, old pal.
Caramel just likes
Yes.
green.
There any good armorers or weaponsmiths in town?
Absolutely. Many.
I feel like we need to go shopping, like right now.
Okay. To the merchant's quarter. Ba-da-da-da-da-dang.
Back, what's your
Yeah,
weapon
there's
preference?
this-
Let's go.
Layla will
This fat
follow
girl.
along if Gruzo's okay with it.
Gruzo is like face down, like power walking, like
Okay.
What's Gadget doing? And Miri.
I don't know.
Miri is really
Yeah,
interested
imagine
in-
that Gadget was standing there this whole time,
Yeah,
and it's just like,
watching
what
everything. Just
the
people
hell?
watching. Yes.
strings of cheese going from her mouth to like a stick or something. Just like, what?
She actually already has some of the pizza tower on a
Yes.
plate.
Yes.
Hers has it doesn't have the grainy cheese, as what she calls it.
And that is okay.
But does it
It's
have the
better
squeaky
this way.
taste?
Yes. So much.
It has all the other ones.
Yes.
Ah,
Just-
It is the good stuff. I've just been people watching
Just
this
no
entire
ricotta.
time, and just like nobody else has noticed that she's been there that entire time. She's just taking in all the stuff that's been going on, just chilling in the rafters over there.
What?
Like, huh?
You
Yep.
chilling in the rafters? So
I don't
the pink slime would have at one point in time lifted you up, cleaned the area, and set you back down.
This is good. This is very good.
Cartoon physics.
I honestly don't know. Other than that, it's just because Gadget just is watching how people tick. That's kind of her thing. So
All right.
she's like, all right.
Miri?
Miri is very interested or impressed with how the slimes have taken over the dewdrop. And it's got like, this is its theme. This is like a boudoir or something now. It's not just an inn and like a cafe anymore. Like, this is an entertainment
Yes,
hub.
it's an inn and slimeporium.
Yes. And she's just, I don't know, she would honestly would have taken a bath and then like just chilled. So I don't know if she was like bathing with aqua or whatnot. I don't know. But she'd just be like, at some point in the night, she would want to talk and be like, hey, you know that there are apparently more slime girls in Swineheim now.
Yes, there are a tribe of them.
Do you think you would want to employ some of them?
The more that arrive, the more money we make.
So that's a yes.
It isn't a no.
Well, I don't speak slime. So I'm
That's
probably gonna
okay.
have
I'm
to
working.
look-
I'm working on the others here, and they are starting to bubble common.
Okay.
We'll work on that. We have to get some stuff from the Spellbound Hammer, and once that gets over here, they'll be able to handle common a little bit better. So I don't want them all to arrive all at once. One every day is pushing it, and that's how it's just about been. So
Okay, because there's a whole bunch of like
Yes.
desperate people trying to attract them.
yeah, the Slimps.
Miri loses it. She's been trying to hold it in for so long. She's just like,
We-
yes.
We can't do anything about them. We just accept the items and move along.
Limps.
You know, Layla completely forgot to ask if she's just got a pile of random magic items.
No, that's
in
how
the
she's
back
made so much
somewhere.
profit.
Just-
She's been
Oh,
selling the items.
She's in like a partnership
merchant's
with
quarter.
Fall Down Hammers, just selling all the items to them.
She's been
There's
reselling the
another
items.
wagon load.
Exactly. She's
Yeah.
been selling the magic items back for profit.
Mary needs a massage. She's gonna ask if they're trained in massages, because I need a massage. I've been running for 5 days.
Yeah, you look like it.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Oh, she like gestures to the mud that's cracked into your hooves and all along your ankles.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too much of an insult. Mir's not taking that. Mir's
Yeah.
not taking it as an insult because it's
It
like,
wasn't meant as one.
No, I know. It means that I did work, and that's good for Mary. So
She pulls on a small rope near the bath, and there's a little ding ding,
oh, that's new.
and down comes one of the slime people, and she says, "Miri needs a number 5." And the slime walks or saunters over, it slimes over, and just kind of plops itself into the bath with Miri and wraps itself around Miri. You begin to feel
Aw.
tingly and bubbly as bits of caked in and crusted mud are starting to lift up off of you as it does what is called the scrubbing bubbles.
Beautiful.
With that, Nissa,
That's basically all Mary does. Yeah.
Nissa and Marmalade sitting at the table, you are brought each a fresh piece of pizza tower, or not pizza tower, pizza tower, yes, of pasta tower.
Wow. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That's what she said.
Raising.
And he just saunters back into the kitchen.
Okay then.
Marmalade looks
I
over.
will.
Enjoy your last meal. What could be your last meal, it's not going to be.
Thanks, Marmalade. I nearly called her mum.
Marmalade.
And I actually nearly called her mum. And I'll keep that in character that actually she wants us.
she is pinky out eating her share of pizza, or again, pasta tower.
I eat some of my pizza tower.
Pasta tower!
Maybe we should make a pizza tower too.
I'm already on it.
Alright, I will eat it.
Glorious. The thing inside your head says, "Holy crap, that's good. That's delicious. Wow."
I think that's the first thing you said that I can think is true.
No, this is really good. We could swap
I wanna
places if you want.
No!
Okay. I wanted to taste it firsthand, not just from the endorphins.
Right. I don't know if giving you that control would be good or bad. More probably bad.
Good.
Yes, definitely bad.
Marmalade's just you realize that she has stopped eating and is just watching you talk to yourself. You have, she says, you have no filter. It's just all coming out.
I keep forgetting that I'm saying this out loud.
Quite apparently.
It's not been a problem before. I've been able to do it before. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's messing with me.
We may have made it worse.
You know, there are a lot of times where I think that maybe I'm just causing more issues than I solve.
She just nods.
Gadget also nods from her perch.
Well,
Is it?
let's
No, go ahead.
finish this up and head over to the Temple of Hylos. No.
Sam, I think, had to run AFK. So, so Sam missed that entirely. He's running back now because he wants to know what you said.
I'm back.
Marmalade says, I think we'd better head over to the Temple of Hylos. And Nissa just hears, no.
I mean, I thought we were going to the Scholars' Quarter, not the temple.
That's
No.
in the studio. Ah,
She-
it's over there.
She looks at you very confused. It's worse than I thought.
Wait, I haven't actually looked at the map. Where is it? Is it?
It's in the
It's worse than I
Scholars
thought.
Oh
Quarter.
crap! It is. It's right in the center of it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Right next to the bathhouse, or the large public bath. Yeah, it's right there. It's even glowing bright.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. I don't know. Would that actually help?
No, nope. It's bad. Bad news. Both of us. Bad news. You don't like pain, that's gonna bring you lots of pain.
I mean, I don't like pain.
Marmalade has sending, right?
She has many things.
Okay, so if
Box
she
girl.
needs Layla, she can do this.
And no, she needs an actual priest of Hylos for this.
Wow,
Do we have to go?
that's hurtful.
Marmalade says, if you want to live, it's what
I just let Gardo deal with you.
I guess
we
I'm
aren't
just,
talking about Gardo right now. Nobody has noticed him. Nobody has seen him. No questions have been asked. We are not going to deal with him right
I've
now.
been waiting. I've been waiting
We-
for him to
we-
pop up.
We are going to
Why?
deal with that when it happens.
I didn't ask about Gardo because Layla was going through a crisis with the way that she feels
I
like.
can tell you guys he's
Nobody
not
needs
around
me.
right now.
Okay. Wait, is this
Didn't he
Marmalade
leave with
or are you
us?
saying this?
No.
I thought
No,
he
he
did
didn't
leave with
leave
us. Okay.
No, we had to go chase him down.
All
We
right.
thought about
uh,
taking him with us, but he said he couldn't go for some reason.
Oh, okay.
No.
And, you know,
Well,
he's a
I mean-
sentient creature, so we didn't force him to.
We'll get there, and we're gonna get there soon.
I mean, I know it's probably we're supposed to. I know it's probably a good idea to go there. I'm just
It's gonna hurt you a whole lot.
well, outside of being hurtful, it's I kind of have a bad.
You forget what she is. Like what?
No, more just personal backstory stuff.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You're welcome.
What can I say
No, I
except
mean- I
you're
mean, like-
welcome?
I mean, I mean actual backstory stuff, not the feature.
But they know you hang out with a cleric of Hylos now, so they'll probably be a lot more chill. Especially since Layla makes great big donations.
All right,
All right. It's probably a good idea. Let's go.
we're gonna head over there, and we're gonna go over to these the people shopping in the streets. What are Layla and Gruzo after?
Layla is just sort of hanging out with Gruzo.
All right.
We're gonna need smoke traps. We're gonna need tripwires. We're gonna need things that pop in your face and make a bunch of noise and distract you. We need armor. We need weapons.
What are you getting
Oh.
all these things for?
Spins towards Layla. She's gonna get me, man.
I think if that's gonna happen, she's just gonna wait till you're like walking in the streets like we are now. I don't think she's gonna come get you, you know, where you set up all
She
the
popped
stuff.
around the corner.
Dear God, you're right. Grizzly starts looking every which way. Ducks behind Beck. Do you see her?
Wait,
see anything?
Layla, you just made the goblin with grenades nervous.
Beck looks down at Gruso and he's just, man, I'm trying to explain that she might be trying to ally herself with you.
Maybe that's what she wants you to think.
I mean, do you want to know where she is?
Wait. You could tell where she is, couldn't you?
Yes, hi, I can cast spells.
Uzo runs over to Layla. Like grabbing the front of Layla's clothing, like,
Tell me!
for the love of Hylos. Please.
I mean, at the moment, I can only do it like once a day, and only for an hour.
Problem
mean-
is there's no description of her whatsoever.
Yeah. And she's probably got a bunch of flunkies that she's gonna like be sending around doing her stuff.
I thought
So we
I
wouldn't
thought
know-
you knew her. Looks at Beck and Gruzo, very confused now.
No, never
No.
seen her that I'm
She
aware
just-
of.
Keep sending notes with candy attached to them.
I think she likes you then.
Beck chuckles.
It's complicated.
Have you checked if the candy was poison? Like, if it's not poison, that seems like it's.
Oh, it's
a
not
nice
poison.
thing.
Beck just chimes in, it's not poison.
Looks over at Beck.
I ate it.
You traitor!
It's delicious.
Can
How
I?
could you?
Can Layla make an insight check on all
Wait, are
the
they
things
still
she's
at the inn
heard?
with this?
Yeah,
No, we're
sure.
out in the market.
Sure, Layla.
I want to make an insight check about all the things she's heard and see if she can sort of get a little better inkling of what's going on. I got a 19, so that's a 27.
All right.
And if I guidance it, we get a 1, so 28.
So you know Beck's not like backstabbing or anything like that. He's been eating the candy that Gruzo's been getting from the notes because Gruzo was staying away, far away from it. So Beck didn't want candy to go to waste, so he's been eating the candy. Neither of them have any clue of what Mindy even remotely looks like, much less where she could be.
But like based on her, essentially the check I was wanting to make is based on the information they've given me about her and her actions, because I have very high wisdom.
Mhm.
Can I sort of almost intuit like a guess of like it seems more like she wants this, or like not like a specific thing, but like just a general feeling. Like she really wants your attention, or she really wants to meet with you, it seems like.
I mean, that's obvious because he
Yeah.
got the note that says "See you soon."
Yeah.
There's not enough clues to derive exactly what
Okay.
she's after.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
So Layla's like, instead, I'll just say that's just since it's a wisdom check. Just a general wisdom kind of thing. Layla's like, well, if she wants to meet with you, then just, instead of waiting for her to suddenly show up, or for, her thugs or goons or whatever to show up and insist upon it, why don't you just take the initiative? You make the move and tell her where to meet you.
We know nothing about her or where her operations are located.
Well, clearly knows
Wait.
where you're at almost all the time. So if
But
you
we-
just
We do have a connection. Beck, did you follow up on that guy that was just chilling at that tavern?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And?
Oh right. So basically, a dead end.
Fuck.
so Layla will say, look, she seems pretty smart, right? There's public message boards out near the Dragon Post. If you just go put up something in some sort of like, secretive like code language thing, if she's smart enough, she'll figure out what it means. You know, like the whole like when people go up there and they're like,
Beck looks down at Gruzo
me, and they're like,
looks
me,
back to
tall fox girl, you, handsome bull man, saw you passing by, wanted
So-
to meet.
Beck looks down. Beck
No.
looks down to Gruzo and says, "She knows," referring to Thieves' Cant.
No, that's
No,
impossible.
everyone knew.
Layla's like, what?
Never
It's
mind.
impossible.
Never mind. She doesn't
What?
know.
Back
Layla
when you
honestly had no idea. Layla was just talking about, like, you know, you put something up there that's vague enough that they
She's-
don't know it's you.
She's got a
But
point.
if they know it's them, then they can, show
Ah.
up. You might get the wrong person, but it's not that big a deal.
Fine. All right, we'll do that. But we gotta go shopping because let's be honest, this money is burning a hole in my pocket.
And it's already going down into your other pocket.
Oh shit! I thought I sold that clothes. Ah!
All right.
What money? What about that street urchin that bumped into you 5 minutes ago? It's all
So-
I
gone.
will skin him alive.
Gruzo, there, just as a heads up, there's a total of 20 magic items in town that are available for purchase. I'm going to link the site to use. You will be getting, since you are the person going out and about, you use a 10% discount, being the tax person of Dragon Post.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
God. I must never let this power go to my head.
It already has.
It's already
Shit.
there.
I guess we're going to be getting Gruzo to buy all our stuff now.
And you said 10%. Price check on aisle 3. I don't.
The site should already, like, when you can change the percentage on that.
Okay, so wait. But if I'm not looking for anything in particular, I'm just like want to randomly roll some magical items.
All right. I shall do so.
Specifically, he's looking for melee weapons, or maybe like a better ranged weapon, and probably some better armor, because all of his stuff is still basic, non-magical, etc. Beck, what kind of weapons do you like? What do you use?
Generating the shop here for what's in town. Let's see. Oh, back here. Those we'll do 10, 5, and 5.
Hey, Layla,
Yeah. What's up?
do you think if we go back to that shop with the 2 cat girls, do you think we could steal that rug and maybe trick Mindy into standing on it?
I don't think anything of what you just said is a good idea.
Yeah, you're probably right. They had that thing locked up pretty tight. We need a big distraction. Wait, what if we use some of the grenades to blow out the front of the store and swipe it and then ensuing like chaos?
All right, so
I would.
There
Layla's
is-
common sense is like they had a literal piece of what appears to be my deity in their store.
Why we gotta get creative?
I think they've probably got enough power that they have that place so ensorcelled that if you so much as walked in there with bad intent, you would probably be like disintegrated or something.
You're right. I should get someone to go in my stead so it's like a secondary thing. And then just tell them step by step what to do. Genius.
Layla's like, but it's wrong.
you found
to
a vicious short sword for sale.
Oh,
If the full moon,
So that would be
this
Basically,
is good.
that would basically be 300 gold.
Oh,
And what vicious does, I'm not sure if you know. When you roll
vicious
20,
weapon.
with this magic weapon, they take an extra 7 damage of the weapon type. So your crits are even more critical with a vicious
It's
weapon.
a flat 7 on the on a dice roll.
Yep, it's a flat 7.
And it counts as a magical weapon?
Mhm.
Or is it non-magical?
It's a magical weapon.
Hmm.
Roll one more time.
Why is it not popping up? No, there it is.
I'm only listing basically what's in the affordable range.
But anything's affordable to Gruso. He's got his 10% discount and then his 5-finger discount.
Look, they are law-abiding, paying citizens. I'm gonna rob them legally.
How much is the 5-finger
if you can
discount?
come up with let's see here. You can come up with 7,000 gold, you can get a Mace of Disruption.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's about the only other melee that's available in town randomly.
What about things that are like just straight +1 kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, that I don't really consider as
Okay.
a rare or a magic item. I'm talking about rare rare, very rare items.
Okay.
Gotcha.
has a
So
name.
Plus ones you can get as an uncommon magic item.
how much would those cost? Like just a +1 like crossbow or something?
Let's see.
So according to this, the magic shop link, vicious short sword is 396 gold.
Before your discount, yes.
No, that's with the discount.
Oh.
Well, he told you 300, so it's 300.
Yeah, it was like 328 for me.
Huh.
DM privilege.
Do you have it as negative or plus? Because if you got it in plus, you're adding.
Oh. Yeah, 324 gold.
Okay.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Double check here.
I mean, you could also upgrade your armor and stuff. Get more sneaky.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about too.
Just double checking something real quick. I would say for a +1 weapon, for you we would be looking at about 125 gold. And then for +1 armor, just add on 100 gold to whatever the armor would be.
Interesting. Okay. So
How much of a price jump is it to +2 armor?
Let's see.
isn't that pretty intense?
Yeah,
it
I
was
seem
a
to
bit
remember it
bigger.
was like instantly like
It's like-
1,000 something added.
Well, +2 leather is at 10% discount, 5,400.
Okay.
Yeah. And then +3 is essentially triple that.
Yeah.
So you said 100 to whatever the base armor cost is?
Yeah. To make it a +1.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'd want to get, if possible, he'd want to get the vicious does sound nice, but he'd use it as an offhand because it would crit. It does the damage regardless if it crits. So he can use the +1 as his main hand,
Yeah.
and then yeah, so he'll get like a +1. Yeah, like a +1 short sword and the vicious, and then like what, +1 leather armor.
Okay.
Hold on, let me check the armors real quick. Yeet.
I think your main options were between hide and leather.
Hide's got a max dex modifier of 2 because it's medium
Yeah,
armor.
that's what I was thinking. It had less of a max dex.
So studded leather is 12 plus dex modifier.
Mm-hmm.
That's the strongest light armor, unless you get mithril. Because you get a mithril chain shirt.
Does that give disadvantage on the stealth?
No, if you get
Okay.
mithril, it counts as light armor. It already doesn't, just the chain shirt doesn't. But if you get mithril chain shirt, it becomes light armor. So the dex modifier of max 2 gives you infinite dex modifier.
Okay.
Just as much as you've got.
Mithril chain shirt's uncommon.
I think so.
Yeah, mithril light flexible metal. Mithril chain shirt can be worn under normal clothes. The armor normally imposes disadvantage on dex checks or has a strength requirement. The mithril version doesn't. How much would a mithril chain shirt cost? Let's see.
It's weird that like that's considered a. Is it really considered a magic item? Like it says it's an uncommon, but
It's because the mithril alloy is supposed to be.
yeah, it's one of
somehow-
those. It's one of those that's weird to me that they consider it a magic item because it's not.
Hmm.
It doesn't necessarily seem like you'd have to have magic to just make something out of mithril.
Maybe the forging process imbues it with slight magical essence.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, it is uncommon. Let's see. And that doesn't that's just a shirt slot, isn't it? Like it does
Yeah.
it's not considered armor fully.
No, it
It's-
is.
Oh, it is.
It's
Okay.
armor, but it can go under. It explicitly can go under clothes.
Oh, okay. So I'd say it's probably about 300 gold.
Okay. So 300 plus the 324, 624, and how much do you say for the weapons? Or for a +1 weapon?
It was 110, I believe, for yours.
So 334 in total. Yeah, and I still have money left over. Yep, I'll do it.
Alrighty.
What's a +1 shield go for?
Just tack on 100 to whatever shield you're going for.
I think in 5e, it's literally just shield.
Oh, okay, they don't do like tower and all that.
I think you can get tower shields, but otherwise it's just a shield.
Yeah. So yeah, just tack on
Okay.
100 to the shield.
Where's the short sword?
And since I already have a shield and I already have scale mail, if I'm just upgrading to +1 versions of the same things, do I just spend the cost or do I have to buy the others and
No,
then
you
sell
can get
my
them
other
up-
pieces back at half?
No, you can get your current ones upgraded.
Okay.
It just they'll need it for overnight to actually work on it.
Okay, but otherwise,
You just pay the 100
Hey,
instead.
yeah, otherwise it would only save me like, because you sell your things back for half market or so.
Depending.
It's not enough money for me to quibble over, so Layla will just get new stuff and actually get it better fitted.
Okay.
I mean, I say that, but magic armor automatically fits itself to you.
Yeah.
That's 250 from Layla.
Alrighty.
Get +1 armor and +1 shield.
Beck bought some +1 brass knuckles.
Nice.
The only problem is the chain shirt doesn't let you add dex. It's just a flat 13. Damn. How much was the +1 armor?
It was 100 plus whatever the cost of normal leather armor is.
Yeah, so if you got studded leather armor, it would be
So-
14 AC plus your dex.
Okay. Do you happen to know what the cost of studded
I'm
is
looking up
offhand?
right now.
I don't have it offhand.
I had it a second ago and then I moved off that page.
45 gold.
Alright, so 145.
And then I'll get back the. So take 145 from 300 and I gain back 155. Okay.
Night has begun to fall. Are we going to do the post board at the market?
Yes.
All right. So, newly geared up, feeling a little bit more confident about yourself, you get to the post of Dragon Post, and you see that there's paper kind of like littered across it. Struggle to find an open spot, but you eventually do find a spot to be able to pin whatever you want to say. However, something catches your eye, and it's about 3 feet to your left. It's a parchment that says "See you soon."
Crusoe just looks at it, rips it off the postboard, flips around, writes, "Not if I see you first," slams it back on the postboard, just walks away.
Glorious. All right. To Nissa. Lady Marmalade walks you into the Temple of Hylos, and you are immediately washed over with anxiety and headache. All of it is 100% of your own doing. You think that the temple is making you sick, but it is not.
It's my own anxieties. I wish Layla was here.
Layla walks through the
She's
door.
He's actually surprised she says that as well.
Marmalade looks down questioningly, and Layla walks through the door nonchalantly.
Is that actually the timing of it?
Yes.
Okay.
What? What the fuck?
That's what Layla was going to do after they went shopping.
I didn't think it'd be that fucking soon.
So Layla's going over towards wherever the person is who handles the money. So even though Layla has high perception, she's not looking for anyone else. She just had an idea in mind. And she's still a little distracted by the fact that she's like, Cruz had a good idea, but how am I going to cheer up Aqua? And how am I going to deal with this Nissa situation? So she doesn't even notice them in there.
They're literally standing right next to you.
Oh, okay.
You had to
near
walk
the donation
past them.
area, then yes. Okay. Then no. Layla's not that distracted.
Yeah.
She would do a double take for a second and be like, "Hi."
Hey.
Oh, good. Perhaps you can direct us to the best caretaker?
Absolutely. Let me just go do this. It'll take just a few seconds. She goes, walks over to the person who's in charge of where they generally take in regular donations, and she leans over and she's like, "So, do I just need to hand this directly to you?" And she's got a pouch that she has put 100 gold coins in.
The person goes, "Every time you do this, we say you can just hand it over."
I know,
It's okay. You know where the money goes.
Alright, so she hands over the pouch with 100 gold coins. And
he dumps it out into this tray.
She's like, she doesn't like seeing it there.
Praise be to
her issue.
Hylos and you.
Thank you. Do you know where... What would the priest of Hylos be called? Just priest, or would they be called proctor? Or...
No, they'd be a priest.
Okay.
Or a holy person. Person with holes.
So they don't have a special title do you know where father or brother or whatever?
No.
Okay.
No, they're all children of Hylos, so you would just refer to them as a priest. Everyone is a child of Hylos in the follower's eyes.
Okay, so since we never named anybody before, I'll just make a name. Do you know where Priest Renixon is?
He thinks for a moment. Yes, in the medical ward.
Okay. And then she looks over to Nissa and Marlene and goes, "Okay, they're over at the medical area. They're probably helping some people out. I can go do that and relieve them."
Very well.
Thank you. And then walks off with Nissa
Gives a
and
bow.
Marlene.
All right.
Oh no, some patients are infected with the light bulb disease.
All right, I'm gonna go over to Gruzo as you eventually head back to Adventurer's Rest with your gear. You spot Gardo.
What does it look like he's up to?
He's walking down the road. You haven't quite made it to the Adventurer's Rest just yet, but he's walking on the way to it.
Like he's heading back to Dewdrop Inn.
Yes.
Grizzle will kind of follow a little ways back, just kind of observe.
Mhm.
Curious what Garto gets up to on his own.
He is talking to something or somebody that you cannot see.
Oh god. So it kind of looks like he's just talking to himself.
Yes.
Can we make out what he's saying?
It's a bunch of nonsense. He's very deep in a conversation about how essentially his gears and cogs work. But he does mention and reaffirms that he does know you quite well. As in, like, knows Gruzo quite well.
So we'll get a little closer. See if he can tell who he's talking to.
Oh no, I already know.
He's looking up occasionally as he's talking. And you can't see what he's looking up at. But it's like he pauses for a small moment and, like, then replies with whatever he was going to say next.
Does this look like... Because I've seen Nissa use sending before, right?
Yeah.
Does it look like he's responding to a sending spell?
Yeah, it looks a lot like that.
But I keep occasionally hearing my name.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Beck.
Yeah, Gruzo.
Do me a favor and kind of come at Gruzo from the other side and, like, get his attention. And, like, walked up to him and act all buddy-buddy. I'm gonna do something over here
Okay,
when you get his attention.
sure. So he saunters up. Gardo, hey, what's up? Ah! Human man! What is up other than the sky and clouds? And the bat?
The what?
He says the bat to Beck.
Gruzo immediately starts scanning the sky from his position.
A soft whoosh is heard from behind Gruzo.
Gruzo will immediately dive to the side and pull up. Oh my god! And pull out his two weapons, just like fighting stance, like crouched low to the ground.
You pulled up the icon before I was able to finish typing.
No, Gruzo. I'm not here to hurt you. The scent of cinnamon and spice emanates from her. Very pale woman in a dark red dress.
Gruzo kind of stands up and rolls his shoulders and puts the weapons away. Would it be a stretch to assume that you are one Mindy Caramel?
The one and only, darling. She offers a slight curtsy.
Gruzo just kind of nods his head in a very, like, just kind of professional way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were just a bat.
Well, in a way, yes.
Just
She
kinda eyes the
smiles.
sky.
She smiles, and you see two very long, sharp fangs. Her eyes glint gold in the night light.
Okay, so it's night right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know. Good to know. So we finally meet face to face.
Yes, we do.
So
Oh, I'm just sizing you up for a moment, sweetheart.
She's trying to get a gauge of your hardiness.
You've acquired quite a fair amount of power in their short time being here.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if it was some otherworldly qualities about you, but it seems you are just gifted. Talented, if I might say.
Gruzo reaches into his pockets, pulls out one of those breadsticks he saved, and starts kind of awkwardly munching on it.
She kind of goes, ha, ha.
Gruzo freezes,
Ugh,
kind of notes that.
garlic. Disgusting.
Well, if it's any consolation, I tend to love it.
Well, that is fine. It
Strong
isn't.
though. Oh god. Takes a sip of his water skin.
sharing likes is not a requirement for making deals. And I have a deal for you.
I'm listening.
I can turn over a small portion of my followers to you in exchange for a little bit of your funneling of funds.
You know me, Taxman Gruzo, putting the fun in funds.
Thanks for the follow. No, not what I'm going on about here. It's not your tax status.
Go on.
It is what you were doing with the inn here. It is worth far more than your status as a tax person. That's just a given percentage. I've watched your inn grow and continue to explode, especially in the course of these past few days. And I must figure out the secret to these slime people that you are so talented at creating.
Well, you see, you know,
It's a very complicated ritual. You wouldn't understand.
tools, secrets of the trade and all. I can't go revealing everything right up front. I don't know what's in it for me.
Well, like I said,
You're still sweating and looking around nervously.
I can turn over some of my followers to you, and you can just give me a mere 10% of the cut of your profits.
You see, I could make that decision, but I'm not the only one involved in the establishment. I'd need to talk with the board of directors, you could say.
That's fine. I'm sending Garto with the message as well. He already has it. We've become good friends in these past few days.
Uh-oh.
That's good to know. Good to know.
It is a fantastic creation by your artificer, I must say. He is wholly convinced he comes from another plane of existence.
I will pass on your kind words.
Very well. She chuckles, and the screech of a bat is heard as she transforms and flies into the night sky.
By the way, that token looks amazing.
Yeah, can you blow that up so we can get a better view?
Oh, yeah. That's just another one from 2 Minute Tabletop. Oop, that's not blown up.
Grizzle watches the bat soar off into the distance. Fuck. Beck, we gotta go. He looks over to Garto. You traitor.
What?
And runs off.
Didn't she say Gardo had a message?
Yes, Cardo also chases forward. Really, he's headed to the inn.
You sold us out. You box of scrap.
I do not know what you mean.
Sorting with the enemy. Vile temptress.
She's the anemone.
Ah!
He crashes through the inn door with you guys.
Just a tangle of bodies
Yeah.
come through the door.
The inn is packed full. There's a small waiting line at the lobby, waiting for the seats to free up. About 15 people there at the front desk. Each one of them is holding a small stone. One of the slimes kind of bubbles and taps something on the front desk, and one of these stones vibrates. And another slime guides this party
Lord.
of 3 over to a spot.
It is an Olive Garden.
How big of an adventuring party?
They've
are
been
you
waiting
bringing to
here
dinner
for about
tonight?
40 minutes.
Oh God, it's not worth it, guys. Grizzlo kind of stands up and brushes himself off and goes, "Hey, ha, hey," and just like saunters past the line, like Maguire, like Spider-Man Venom when he's got like the black symbiote.
Yeah.
Hey, ah! Quickly finds the nearest other part of the adventuring party. We gotta talk.
Thank you for the subscription, Milo. Cardo also tries to mimic Grizzlo. He kind of tumbles forward and looks back and goes, "Hey, hey! Yes! Talking must commence!" and saunters by. "I am not cutting in line for the pizza tower of greatness." Yes, he says pizza tower.
Just
guys-
had a horrible idea of him back when he had weapons for arms, doing that, just swinging his hands around.
Yes.
No, guard out!
From
Yes,
there,
guts that.
from there, we're going over to Layla, Nissa, and Lady Marmalade.
Dr. Renixon is great. He's done a lot of studying on a lot of things. He's way smarter than I am.
Marmalade just looks over. Does he have stronger magic than you?
I'm pretty sure.
Very well. They walk Nissa back into the medical ward. One of
Layla
them,
doesn't have a great understanding of how powerful the other priests and clerics and things are, because she doesn't bother to ask. She just assumes that the people who have risen higher in the ranks are more powerful than she is.
Renixon eventually finds his way over after about 10 minutes. Closes a curtain around the bed that Layla's laying. Not Layla, Nissa's laying in. And he audibly gags. And he goes, "There's a foul evil in the air." And he looks back at Nissa. "Oh, sorry, no offense meant to your being here. Just, it's pungent, stronger than I would have imagined."
Hey, Doctor!
"Oh, hi, Layla. Another contribution today.
Yes. Also,
Fantastic.
I'm with them. They need help.
Okay. Could you please step back 2 steps from the patient?
Little steps back 2 steps.
Thank you.
Oh, also, we should really talk about this necklace thing I've got, but later.
Yes,
You're gonna-
later.
I'm gonna blow that poor man's mind.
He
You have what?
looks over to Lady Marmalade. "Ah, madame." He gives a bow. What seems to be the issue with the Hellspot? Nissa. Well,
A stranger said my name.
Is Marmalade back in her, like, disguised form then?
oh yeah,
Okay.
I don't think anyone has seen her outside of it,
No.
outside of me.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I was still
No,
checking.
Yeah, she's basically always in it. She looks over to Layla. "Long story short, there is an evil presence that is somehow riding along with her body and soul." And he goes, "Ah, so an exorcism is needed?" "No."
kind of tried that. It didn't go well.
your strongest restoration magic, and perhaps if you are able to search for direct sources of evil. He goes, all right, and begins to chant to Hylos. The bed begins to rumble and shake. Nissa, I need a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Okay. I will say, like, when we first meet the priest, she was kind of looked like she was freaking out internally.
So, like she always looks.
More so, I guess. You said cons, right? Con, right?
Yep.
Disadvantage or just straight?
Disadvantage.
Okie dokie. First roll is an 18. Second roll is a 19. So it's 18 plus 3.
Alright, you hold back the urge to vomit. But a sickening cold washes over you. In your mind, you hear, "Oh, I do not feel good. This is bad. If he ejects me, it's not gonna be what you guys want."
Can I
You can just chant. Yeah, insight.
insight that to be sure, isn't it? Insight is plus 3. If the dot is on the curve of the number, is it a 9 or a 6?
If it's at the bottom of the 6, the dot marks the bottom.
Okay. So it's a 9 plus 3.
All right. You get the feeling that he means that perhaps whatever is happening right now could kill you if not done properly. But not just kill you and release him kind of thing. It would destroy both of you.
I'd rather not be destroyed, but I don't think it's probably not a good idea to let this thing keep going.
All right, another Constitution save with disadvantage.
Can I see that Nissa is visibly struggling with this sort of stuff?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, she's like getting cold sweats.
So knowing what I know and what happened when I did this stuff, would I be able to understand that, casting something like enhance ability on her would help?
You're not sure of the potential side effects.
Okay, same thing with guidance then?
Yeah, it's kind of, if you step into what the priest is doing, you could possibly make matters worse.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, so plus 3 is 6.
All right.
Uh,
Your mouth opens, and you feel like you're going to throw up, but you don't. Instead, a blackness begins to spill out of your mouth, kind of like dry ice fog, but it's black.
Oh.
And inside of your head, you hear, "This is very bad. He's going to rip a hole through reality."
What? He's gonna do what?
Can't. Trying to stay in. You feel cold begin to well up in your throat. The priest continues. He sees the darkness spilling out of your mouth and thinks that this is exactly what he needs to be doing. Layla?
I don't think Layla knows any better. Does she?
Layla? Freedom lies in what you fear. This is your hint.
Oh, Lord.
Your
So
divination.
Layla feels she needs to act then.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I want to like burn inspiration to get a little more context to it, because again, Layla's not the most intelligent, so she's common sense smart, but like her common sense is like, Layla, you're gonna have to stick your hand in it to figure out what's going on and how you can
burn
assist.
an inspiration here.
Okay.
That's
You
not
were
good.
told about how the, or you kind of figured out how the magic item that your necklace works
Yeah.
and what needs it most. Freedom lies in what you fear.
And the thing that Layla truly fears most is being the cause of hurting the people that she cares about. So Layla looks down at the little bowl that holds all of the things,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks down at the necklace and knows that she has no idea what kind of reaction is, and it may even destroy it. But she's gonna take the drops, and she's gonna hold it in her hand, and she is going to move in, and oh, I hope this is the right thing.
Oh my god.
She's gonna use
What are you doing?
No, let him go.
she's going to use all of the remaining drops on this.
Ah,
All right.
Oh god.
Oh no.
that was my
Because-
baby juice.
Because she fears that she is going to be the reason that Nissa is hurt, even though she knows this could hurt Nissa. She fears that, this incredible thing that has given her a closer touch to her deity could be destroyed.
The drop.
But what she was told is freedom is what you fear, so
the
that's
drop,
how she interprets it,
the drops fall into Nissa's mouth.
where the blackness is coming out.
Yes. And there's a blinding white gold light that fills the room. There's the sound of two things screaming. One, a deep man's voice screaming, and the other, Nissa's. Marmalade is stunned, silent, and
With
even
her
the
other
priest,
hand, Layla is going to grab Nissa's hand and say, "Stay with me."
the priest chants harder. Searing pain courses through you, Nissa. And then there is a loud kind of crack, almost as if lightning is cracking. You feel like you're being pulled in two. On one hand, you feel as if you were to go left, you would gain great power. But in your right hand, you feel warmth. Something that you're not familiar with. Something comforting. Which do you choose?
Power's good, but kind of see how power can get kind of twisted towards bad ends. This warmth is kind of nice. I think it's kind of an easy decision. She chooses warmth.
You are ripped in two. As the light fades from the room, you find yourself heaving, gasping for air. In your right hand is Layla's hand. There is a dark void next to you that collapses in on itself, ebbs back out, and kind of warbles for a little bit. And you hear, "No!" as it closes for good. The priest looks next to him to where this void was and kind of looks back down and he says, "Praise be unto the light of Hylos. She is cured." Layla, when you look down, you do not see a tiefling. You see a human girl with black-red hair, and she looks up at you with Nissa's eyes.
Layla is very concerned, and the little golden bowl that is part of the necklace that holds the drop safe clatters to the floor as Layla just lets go of it and uses her other hand to run along Nissa's face and check her. And she's like, "Are you okay? Nissa? Nissa? Are you there?"
She's burning hot to the touch. Like she just came out of a steam room. Marmalade. You can see the look of surprise in Marmalade's eyes as well. Mythic.
Layla makes a medicine check with a 12. With a +8 out of 12.
She needs some rest.
Nissa, you don't still hear the voice, do you? Are you okay? Talk to me.
I only hear your voice.
The priest takes it upon himself with great pride. He pulls up one of the bedside mirrors and shows Nissa herself. You're cured. You are no longer a spawn of hell.
Get ready for some weird body
Hold
stuff.
I went to go get popcorn. What the fuck happened?
You left at the worst possible time.
Layla accidentally Nissa human?
So Nissa, you still have the
Not
same
human.
eyes.
Might be Asimar now.
We have the same
True.
eyes and the same hair. We may have had somebody just guess exactly what happened.
Bam.
Yes. We'll be working with you Guts to convert Nissa over to Asimar and figure out a new background with custom stuff for you for the next session.
Okay, I am actually like Nissa right now. I'm like fucking
Yeah.
destroyed.
Good, because Asimar are fucking fun. I love my Asimar.
So, from there, we're going to go back over to the end one more time before we call it for the night.
Okay, yeah.
Miri and Gadget.
We
Gardo.
have like 3 slimes giving her massages now.
Well, Gruzo walked in with Gardo after a conversation with somebody. We don't know what's going on, but Beck, Gardo, and Gruzo kind of walk past the dining room and into one of the back rooms to talk.
So a goblin, a human, and a Modron walk into a tavern.
Well, this should be good. Follows.
All right. So what's up, Gruzo?
So I met Mindy, Caramel.
Oh crap! Already?
Yeah, she was talking to this guy. Looks over at Gardo.
Yep.
I like the sudden,
Yep.
the sudden accent change of "yeah."
Looks over at this guy.
Uh-huh.
Was apparently talking with him, giving him a message, learning about us.
Yes. Here.
Plotting.
He just pulls out a scroll from his chest.
You trapped? Is it magical? It's a
Uh,
bomb! Get down!
No, it is a message.
Hmm.
A
He
bomb
looks at
can
it.
be a message.
Dropping that knowledge bomb.
The
He picks up
message.
the scroll and
The message says, "Deal or no deal."
Oh lord.
ah. So
He just says, "That doesn't make any sense at all."
I know, right? Without the context of our conversation, this scroll would be meaningless. So, Mindy Caramel,
Mhm.
the crazy lady that's been like stalking me and trying to
Yes.
kill me, but then she decided she didn't want to,
Yes.
is now apparently obsessed with our inn.
I mean,
and
it
she
is the only one I've ever seen like it.
Yeah. So, she wants a cut of the proceeds.
Oh, okay. What do we get?
We get some of her followers. I didn't quite get what that meant, but
Okay, we need some more detail on that.
Yeah, she's a vampire. That might have something to do with it.
2 knives fall from the back of Beck's pockets. Just a dunk dunk. What?
Gruzo hands him 2 garlic sticks. You're gonna want these.
Okay, yeah. How do you know this?
She turned into a bat, and then she turned into a lady, the big hat.
All
And then
right.
when I was eating some garlic, and she's like, hey.
Yep, that
I don't know.
that screams vampire to me too.
she had the fangs, like the teeth and everything. I know I've got a lot
Oh,
of
did
sharp
you
teeth,
see
but
if she
had,
could
like, the
see
two
her
big, like-
reflection or not? Is that a thing? Is she hot?
What? No, Beck.
I mean, I'm just saying I could use that to my advantage.
Don't
to
you go?
kinda...
Don't, Beck. I swear to God. I swear to Hylos. Keep it in your pants. We are dealing with literal undead. God damn it. Beck, slap.
Oh,
Get back in
yeah,
the game.
sorry, right. It's just I've never been with a vampire. So, you know.
Beck, we're gonna have a long, hard talk. What you can, you can't fuck in this town.
Alright, yeah, no, I got it. Long, hard.
You don't
talk.
fuck with me. You don't
Yeah.
fuck with giant vampire ladies.
She's giant?
Don't fuck the slimes.
Oh, you shouldn't have told them she's tall.
Well, I mean, everyone's tall to Gruzo.
Yeah. Yeah, neutral horny line.
But, okay. Here's some things. Points to Gardo. She thinks Gadget made him. Let's not let her in on the fact that he's kind of from another plane.
I
She
keep
doesn't
telling
believe
her
that.
all about the Primarch and Mechanicus.
Don't.
and she doesn't
don't do
believe
that.
me.
Don't do that. Just stop that. Stop.
Okay.
Get some help.
Okay. Hi, Mommy. He just looks down at Gadget.
Somehow that's kind of worse.
You are
That is
now
so
my
true,
creator.
That is so true.
Beck, I just put Beck in the Discord.
It's so true.
Wait, wouldn't your creator have a problem with that? Okay.
Yeah, so she's also kind of obsessed with how well the inn is doing. And I think she's trying to get, like, knowledge on the slimes, and I don't want her to. So we need to make sure they stay safe and find a way to stop them all from coming into town so much, because that's just...
Oh, she thinks you're manufacturing them. By the way.
Oh, God.
She thinks you are
Maybe-
making the slime people.
Maybe Gardo has more intel to give us.
Next time on Catgirls
You've
and
been holding out on me,
Carbuncles. With that,
I'm a traitor.
I
and
just
now you're
imagine
telling them
I just imagine it like the screen coming over next time, and then Gruzo grabbing the screen. We're not done here.
He's trying to force the screen back off the
Yeah.
page. He's like, no! Ah!
we must alas do next time, as it is 12 a.m. our time. We'll call the session here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, for the support. It was an awesome night. We're gonna hop off. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.